Okay, so last week, not last week, last session, which was 2 weeks ago, you guys had finished off the Crimson Materia adventure as you had rescued Gefwin Carver after she was trapped within the Crimson Materia, and you got both Biggs and a Magister to get her outside of the materia, which she promptly smashed upon her release. Nobody said they were collecting the shards, so they're all just lost in the wind. And even if you did collect them, there was no real possibility of recuperating any of Dr. Ichabod's research. You returned Gefwin to her parents, and the Carvers rewarded you just as it said on the contract with the Guild. And from there, you all left and started to prepare yourself for whatever adventure may come to you in the future. And you either spent time apart from one another or within a bigger group, as you were going through about 2 weeks or 14 days with downtime. And let me go up to the list of things that people were doing. We have way too much chat in here.
Most of us were retraining something or buying something or making something.
Yes. Alessia spent most of her time pretty much crafting for everyone. Osa bought some new, paid for the sandals so that Alessia could craft those for her. And then she spent 12 days retraining to gain 4 more hit points. She also started retraining one of her racial abilities of Scent into Keen Senses. Romular paid Alessia for even more crafting, as she made him a headband of alluring charisma +2, as well as spending 12 days to retain 4 hit points. And I don't think Entro wrote down what he did. Entro, what's Joseph doing?
I retrained one of my feats so that I could take a new weapon and be a little bit more effective in combat.
All right. So for the 14 days, it comes up to the 14th day. And as February comes to a close, with the date now moving on to the 7th of March, you can see the kind of timeline towards the bottom part of this page. As it comes towards the end of the 14th day, which would be the 6th of March, you'll feel that the chilly winter breeze and rain has become less frequent and is being replaced with the smell of spring. The rising temperature is more than welcome, with more citizens moving about the city of Nefel and less rain for the Mughals to be worrying about. As you are finishing up with either your crafting, retraining, or shopping on the 14th day, each of you are approached individually or in groups, depending on what you are currently doing, by either a post-Mughal or a post-Bemisian. As they approach you, they give you a rather thick letter with a governmental seal on the actual lip of the letter itself, showing it's not been opened, as well as who it is from. And, like I said, it's from the government. It is up to you if you wish to read these letters individually or as a group, but as it stands, you have no idea if it's meant for the group themselves or you as an individual.
Has it got our personal names on it?
Yes, they are. It's written on them to go to you specifically, not to your group.
Individually addressed.
Yes.
I'd read it alone then.
Especially since we don't have like a team name or anything like that. Yeah, I'd like to take a look at mine.
Alright, if nobody is reading them as a group, I'll just say it to everyone, because all the letters are the same, and I shall give you the handout. Properly. I will also read it to you, if you don't want to read it yourself. The letter reads as such. It starts with hello, and then it has whatever your character names are. So for Remula, it said hello Remula, but it only notes your particular name. It then continues to read, due to your services to the city of Nefel and our security, we would like to offer you another job. Since you have shown an interest in the well-being of others, or that of Gil in your pockets, we all agree that you are the best option we have. If you agree to meet with us in person, we will give you more details on the mission. But if you want some assurance that it will be worth your time, we are offering 32,000 Gil to be split amongst your party for the job in question. And then underneath that, there is a address, and you can... Since you've travelled through Nefel, you will know pretty much where it is, and if not, there's easy to find maps and directions to it, though it is within the 2nd District of Sector 3. The letter then ends with it reading, we hope to see you soon, Lieutenant Colonel Wedge of the Nefel Army. And since you're all reading this individually, you can all make knowledge local checks, even without a rank, to identify who the writer is, as well as any of the seals and names on the letter itself. Osa just eats the letter. Sadly, eating it doesn't allow you to gain its knowledge.
Aw, man.
Good try.
Probably some good thick paper though.
Yeah, it's definitely hearty.
Nice.
Out of curiosity,
Good fiber.
I would probably continue to stay at the colorful bar. Is anybody else staying there?
Apparently not.
I mean, maybe. Unless someone allows me to like crash at them because I'm kind of out of Gil.
Yeah, I probably would.
Actually lived here.
I would let you stay in my room if you wanted to, but...
I can lend you the Gil, I'm not bothered. I'll lend you 100 if you need for the time being.
You're probably at the same retraining gym together to get your health up, so you've spent the 2 weeks together mostly.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I'll happily chip in to keep you on my good side.
How much is it for 2 weeks in the...
It's 5 gil a day, so it's 14 times 5. 70 gil.
I'm 5 gil short.
That's fine. I can pay for stuff.
Alright, if you are all within the colourful bards, you can all go back there and give each other the information, which Osa is going to be lacking. However, everyone besides Osa, you will all recognise the seal and the name as being correct. As far as you can tell, there's no false names or seals being used here. And as well as the letter itself being pretty much genuine, as far as you can tell, as you've not really been delivered governmental documents or letters beforehand. You will also know that Wedge is a 47-year-old Hume who has worked for the army for 26 years and is currently a lieutenant colonel for the Sector 3 battalion of the army, and he currently commands a solid 1,000 troops. You go, ooh, but that's like a common number for lieutenant colonels to command. So after receiving these letters, and you'll be receiving them around the time you're either finishing or sleeping after crafting and working out. So would you all like to meet at the Colourful Bar to discuss this, or do you want to head straight to the building itself and not really converse with the party beforehand?
I mean, I'd say meet
Probably
up.
look for the party.
Yeah, the letter does have... It does say to split among your party, so I'd jump to the conclusion that he wants us to work with the same people.
Yeah, I mean, I've played this if Remy and Joseph have been staying at the board, we've seen each other, so probably try to look at least them. Maybe Alicia if she's around. Try to get the group together.
Get the band back together. Oh, I don't hear anyone saying they're going off on their own, so I'll assume you all return to the Colourful Bard.
My first thing to the party is, how the hell do they know?
There's a good question.
I mean, it's the government. Government knows everything.
always
That's how it works, right? It's their job to just know everything.
I still have vision and control of Alicia. Do you want to take that off me so I don't see auto show?
I shall.
I need to zoom in. Yonk.
If Roll20 wants to work with me here. Roll20 is always slow to load character sheets. I have no idea why. Alright, I've taken off control of both Alessia and Fenrir.
Cool.
So you'll return back to the Colourful Bard after receiving these letters, though it is rather late in the day. We could say it's around 6 PM as you're finishing up your work your work normally, or you're just lazing around.
Yeah, definitely just lazing around.
So you all got a letter, Kupo?
Hi,
Yep.
Kupo.
Yeah.
How do you think they knew about us, Kupo?
Biggs, most likely.
I don't know how Biggs would give it out. I mean, we did sign a contract to say he wouldn't say our names.
We wouldn't say our names in the paper
In the
or news.
paper. Yeah, exactly.
But like, they still know we did it.
That's true, Kupo. I guess he could have passed it on. A letter.
Well, the letter is asking for our help rather than asking for our arrest, so I think we're alright.
Aye.
You
I mean,
could roll knowledge local, I guess, to see if, like, them tricking you is something common. As far as you can remember or think about, the government doesn't really send you letters to entrap you like this. They'd rather just apprehend you and make a big scene of it so that they get credit for capturing lawbreakers.
I mean, they've had like 2 weeks. They
Yeah.
probably would have done it if they wanted us arrested. Like, we're not that quiet as folk, I guess.
I mean, the gill looks really nice. I don't know about you, like, Kupo.
I like
I
the
mean,
look of it,
yeah.
Kupo. Money's always good for me.
However, we did say something about helping people, so we gotta say, it did feel good saving Gethwing. However, we did kind of kill a person doing it, but
Well, we tried not to.
yeah.
Hey, sacrifices got to be made along the way, Kupo.
You're very dark for a little one, Kupo.
Hey, Kupo, you're little as well.
I am down to at least go and hear them out and see what's going on.
I mean, yeah, no harm can come from it, I guess.
Yeah.
So, has anyone been to Sector 3 yet?
Say
No.
again?
Has anyone been to Sector 3 yet?
I mean, I probably have. I don't have anything specific.
You would not really. I only just thought about this. We haven't even explored the world yet. We're still only in one city of one continent. It only
Yeah.
just occurred to me.
Yeah.
Do you even know how big the continent is?
No, I didn't. It only
God,
literally just occurred to me that we're actually still in just one city.
How long did it
Wow,
take me
this
to get
is
from
amazing. I
the,
love this.
the lake to here?
I've come from another city, Cooper. But
You want to know how long it
This
takes
is
to
way
get to
too
the
big.
lake to here?
From the lake to here, yeah. From my hometown of Stone Shore to here.
It's 1,000 miles.
So over a week.
You had the chocobo beforehand, didn't you?
Yeah, that's true. So it'd be about 4 days, 3
It
days.
took you 20 days by chocobo
Oh.
to get here.
Nikes. That's a lot.
It's a big continent. It's a continent. And that's for your chocobo. People walking is like double the time. So if you're walking, it's around 40, 41 days.
So, how are we getting there? Would it be train? Like, can you get trains to the other sectors, or
Yeah, all the sectors are bridged via train tracks at the third districts.
right? Okay. So at least we could get a train to get there, Kubo.
So, do you guys know anything about this guy, Colonel?
Well, he's in the military?
I mean, it's what I figure with the Colonel, Lieutenant Colonel.
nothing personally, Cooper.
I don't think I've ever met him personally either.
It'd be very,
Okay.
very rare if you had actually met him.
Right.
Like, Lieutenant Colonel's a pretty high standing within the army.
And most of us probably don't just go, wandering through army barracks in the middle of the
Like, do
city.
you know anything about him? Have you heard about him? I don't know names. I don't know people here.
I've heard of him.
Okay.
Yep, he's heard of him.
about it.
There you go. That's what you get.
I'm trying to roleplay my terrible role, guys. Please.
Oh, well, that's, I
And
mean,
if you gotta be like, yeah, I heard of him. Okay, sure, cool.
I don't know
guess.
any details about him, really. He's a
We just got a
lieutenant.
knowledge roll about it.
You were just told about it.
I love that. That like, sly, like, oh, damn it.
This isn't a role-playing game. We don't talk to one another. We just get information. That's it.
Sorry, I'm dealing with kids on the side.
No excuse.
I mean, we all heard the same info, and everybody else got the succeeded on knowledge roll. So it's not just on Joseph. So I guess the Muggles don't know anything either.
I don't know anything personally about
Crickets.
Cooper.
You don't know his age. You don't know how long he's been there. You don't know where he works.
Oh,
I didn't say any of that kind of information.
I mean, he's in his 40s, he commands 1,000 troops. I recommend we don't say the wrong thing to him when we see him, Cooper.
I feel like that's
Yeah, that
some
sounds like
code
a
of conduct
lifetime
you should do for most
man
people.
right there.
I mean, I just generally usually don't say anything unless I need to. So okay, I can do that.
Did you say what race he was?
Hume.
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 Okay. Alright, perfect. Apparently he's a human. Hume, sorry.
Is his country's army like majority Hume? Or is it a good mix?
It is a good mix.
It is a
The
pretty good
general population here is Hume, but they don't really they don't discriminate.
Except against Elvon sometimes.
You can roll knowledge history.
All I remember is our elven friend got punched in the face.
I wouldn't say friend.
You have an elven friend, Kupo?
He died before.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
short-lived.
we didn't know him for long. He started helping us with the Gathering case before you came on, Kupo.
Oh. How funny, Kupo.
Not
Was it
really
funny?
Not really funny, Kupo. He was a good guy.
Yeah, was it funny? He died.
Hey,
Yeah,
he
that
couldn't have
isn't
been that
funny.
good if he just died. Just shows he was weak.
You heartless, Kupo.
No, Kupo. Just pointing out facts.
Anyway, looks towards us and Joseph. Do you want to get some sleep and head to Sector 3 tomorrow, Kupo?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So it's only pointed out oh, no, you said you had an address. I was going to say, never mind.
Yeah, it has an address written on it, and you know exactly where it is.
Yeah, I was going to say, all it said in the actual letter was Sector 3, but I remember you mentioned an address.
But since people aren't too descriptive, that's information you currently know of which. If you can now see that. You should be able to see that.
Yep.
He's actually a little bit low ranking to be commander of a battalion.
What?
His rank is actually a little bit low for typical commanders.
Different universe, man. You don't know.
True, but like
Lieutenant
also,
might be a lot higher here. You don't know. Stop judging.
this is true. I am going off of American Marine Corps.
Yeah,
ranking system.
American and British ranking is different. This is using the British version because that's what I did research for.
They're very similar for the most part, though.
Yeah, similar, yeah. But we're not going into that. This is also a fantasy world where things are different.
Right.
Another round on me, Moonmar. Let's go slippers.
Alright, you all go to sleep, I'm assuming, then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you go to sleep and pass into the next day. I'm going to take out 5 gil for using the inn itself. My roll 20 is really lagging today. Maybe just refresh quickly. See if that'll sort the issue. Okay. I shall put the new location onto your map. And I did change the map slightly just so it's a bit more neat. I actually put a black line there rather than a red line that was slightly diagonal. Alright, so you all awaken to the next day, which will now be the 7th of March, and bright up and early for the day. Are you going to be walking, or are you going to be taking trains?
Oh, train.
Yeah, probably train.
Yeah.
Okay.
Train.
In case anybody's forgotten how the trains work, the trains move between the districts and sectors. However, they only go between the sectors whilst in District 3. So you need to move from District 2 to District 3 to then move into Sector 2. And it costs you 5 gil per sector that you cross. However, you may buy a full day, all district sector ticket, which costs 25 gil, which includes the full day district travel. So it's the cheapest option.
I'll do that. I can pay for people who need it.
I can pay for myself, coupon.
I can buy the ticket.
Yeah, I have enough money for that, but geez, it's cutting into our purses real quick.
Have you seen how much this job's offering, coupon? It's worth it.
Yeah, but we don't get that money off the bat, I'm sure.
And this is also cutting out several hours of your journey, because walking that distance is quite a far way. That's 4 hours of walking. And if you've ever walked 4 hours non-stop in real life, you'll know how long that is.
I have.
It's horrible. So
Right.
horrible.
So, everyone who's buying a ticket, take the gill out, or take the gill out of your friend's pocket money. And you may all take the trains off into Sector 3 in District 2. And that takes barely 15 minutes to get... no, that actually goes through to this district, so... Go to there. So that'll actually take more like 25 minutes rather than 4 hours.
Significantly cheaper. Or not cheaper, but quicker.
Quicker and easier on your legs.
I mean, who said I'd actually be walking? I do have a chocobo for a reason.
So, after taking the train ride, you'll arrive into Sector 3. And similar to Sector 1, the second district of Sector 3 is, again, just the kind of middle ground with red brick buildings and black slate roofs. There's not really any difference between the sectors as far as you can tell, aside from some of the buildings looking a bit younger, as Sector 3 was like, they go sequentially in how they were created. So Sector 1 was made first, Sector 2 was made second, and so on. So it's a younger sector.
Man, the city planners really thought ahead.
They actually did not. They made the city in a very weird design because it was made like a triangle, which didn't make too much sense for walking around. So then they had to build off of that into with more triangles to make a circle. But the way they built their walls makes it kind of annoying to get between places.
I see.
So after getting off the train station and walking towards the branch building, you'll be able to see the site of a large governmental construction. Several recruits are pacing, armed troops manning the front gates. The whole facility is surrounded by 8-foot-tall stone walls. The building in walls is 3 stories tall with brown stonework, several glass windows, and a black slate roof. As you approach the building in question, you'll see there are 2 female Greer guards at the gates, with the closest one stopping you as you approach. You'll just see that both these Greer are fully armored in breastplate armor, and they have masterwork longswords.
Hey there, coupon.
The Greer who does stop you says, "What is your business? Sector 3 Battalion Branch. This is a governmental building, and only employees, recruits, or staff members may enter."
I'll show her there and tell her we're here to see the lieutenant, coupon.
The Greer will take the letter from you and take a quick look at the seal, and then hand it back. "Very well. The Lieutenant Colonel has been awaiting your arrival. Please follow me to his office. Please mind your manners and hands whilst inside the facility."
Thank you, coupon.
The Greer will then lead you through the gates, opening it with a key hidden underneath her armor. The gate makes a loud screech, though it sounds more from contact with the adjoining wall rather than rust. Leading up to a large building shows the grandeur even more so. The glass windows seemingly having a coloured inside, as some shapes can be made out on this side. And as you get to the building in question, the Greer will again open the large double doors of the facility, as you are hit with the smell of leather, metal, and smoked meats. The sound of jostling chainmail can be heard as soldiers are moving back and forth, as well as scouts rushing around with letters and deliveries. The large doors are closed behind you, and a large male Rogadane approaches you with a weapon rack by his side. The large man places it in front of your group and addresses you with a firm voice. Please place any weapons on this rack, alongside any wondrous items or magical components. They will be returned to you on your exit.
Give us about 2 minutes to undress then, Cooper.
You can leave your armor on.
Yeah.
That would take too long.
I need to take my shoes off.
I wish I had more daggers right now. I just want to here's 12 daggers, and but no, I placed my falcata, which is new to everybody else. They haven't seen it yet, as far as I know. I'm no longer wielding a rapier as normal. I now have a slashing weapon that's much longer and larger, and it's got a strange shape to it. It's got like a hooked blade that looks reminiscent of an axe.
Bitch, I throw playing cards. Your weapon can't surprise me.
Exploding playing cards. Is anyone hiding their weapons at all, or are they complying with the demands?
Nope, complying with the demands.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, complying.
I don't fancy upsetting these people.
It was mostly aimed at Joseph, but it's nice to know you're all complying.
Wait,
Bye.
did I miss something?
You're the thief. You're the one character who would be hiding their weapons.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, Remy's better at it than I am, but...
Don't tell people that. God.
Don't worry, it won't be true for too much longer, I hope.
Alright. As you all put away your equipment, the Gria who brought you inside will depart back to the outside, closing the door behind her. The Rogadine will then lead you through the main hall to a large staircase. The building's insides are mostly azure and steel in colour, with most walls being adorned by weaponry, suits of armour, and maps of the surrounding areas. Walking for a good few minutes, your party are led to an office on the first floor, which has 2 more Gria guards stationed at the entrance. Each... actually, no, that doesn't count for you, because nobody hid items. The Rogadine will open the door to the office, keeping it open for you to enter after him. I don't suppose anyone's stopping.
No. I'll walk through and say thank you. To the top as I do, but that's about it.
Entering into the office will show another rather modest room with bookshelves on both sides alongside tables and maps. At the far end of the room is a large desk, atop which sits several stacks of books, boxes, documents, and parchment. Sat behind the desk is a stocky Hume man, currently writing something down. To the left of Hume is a dignified Elvarn woman clad in full plate armour and greatsword strapped to her back, and on the Hume's right is an athletic-looking aura of the Zayla clan wearing a flowing black coat with blue underlines and inner layering. If anyone didn't understand any of that, I don't blame you. Do you need me to explain anything?
That's a lot of stuff she's wearing.
Fancy dress people.
We sure we're at the army base and not a fancy dress party?
Okay. Now, these are the 3 people you will be able to see. And now you might be able to understand what an Ura is. They're kind of like weirdly skinned people with horns. This one's blue because he's of the Zayla clan, and they're mostly blue-skinned. As the trio see you enter the room, they will look up from the desk as the Elvarn shoots a quick look at the aura, to which both of them stand up straight. The sitting Hume will wave you closer as he speaks across the room. I see you all received my summons. I am glad to see you accepted my invitation. Please, come forward so we may talk.
Hey there, Cooper. Lieutenant Wedge, I assume?
as you approach, the Aura and Elvan will move to the front of the desk, almost guarding the Hume, and the Hume will respond to you. Yes, I am Lieutenant Colonel Wedge of the 3rd Battalion. You will then see him point towards the Aura. This is my Magister, Regandas Aldane. He handles my magical affairs as well as provides advice. He then points over to the Elvan. And this is Major Alfera Fortis. She handles my direct protection alongside offering tactics of war and strategy. And after that introduction, both Regandas and Alfera will bow slightly to your group. To which then Wedge will continue to speak. We may use first names here. Do not feel pressured into formalities. Now, as to the reason as to why I have called you here. As Wedge continues to talk to your group, you will notice that Regandas is heating up cups of tea from a fire being lit from his finger. He then hands them to each of you individually. If you accept or not, that is up to you.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty.
Okay, you'll accept the tea. It is wonderful. And then Wedge will continue to talk. What we talk about in this room should not leave it, as it may cause panic, though I feel that your group can be trusted, or at least the offer of Gil will buy that silence. Wedge will then bring out a map from his desk drawer and place it on the desk, inviting your group to take a closer look. Does anyone want to interrupt him at all, or would you like to let him continue talking?
I'm fine with him continuing.
You can continue, although I would like to take a close look at the map and see if I can, I don't know, memorize parts of it or something like we did with the one in the building.
Yeah, the 1.0 lab.
Yeah, the 1.0 lab. Yeah.
Not particularly with this one though, but you will be getting things added to your map.
Copy.
All right. If nobody's going to interrupt him, he will continue. The Nifel army has come across knowledge of an encroaching troll threat from the northeast, a good 12-day ride away. The closest settlement is the city Melnaroka. And with the mention of the city name, you can all make knowledge local checks. You can do this unranked.
First crit of the game. On a dang knowledge check.
Who that?
Me.
No, I'm in my knowledge roll. I don't know shit.
Nope. Just eating the map.
I feel like I've visited that place before, you know?
Give me 1 moment to pull up the Melnaroka. Alright, Remila and Alessia, you will both know of Melnaroka. It is a large city towards northeast, just like Wedge said. And as far as you can tell, he is correct in his statement that it's 12 days ride via Chocobo. And you will know it is just south of the river that kind of hugs Castris. Whereas Joseph knows a bit more information. You will know that Melnaroka it's ran by a colonial government, which is under the command of Nifel. Basically, Nifel owns that city, but they put a kind of figurehead in place to put down laws and such, but it will just answer to Nifel itself. You will know that it is led by Master Naig Iada, who is a 32-year-old male Rogadine. Though you should know his alignment there. I shouldn't have copied that. Ignore the LN. It means he's on his lunch break. Yeah, that's right. You will know that the large city has a rather big population, though it is kind of dwarfed by the size of Nifel itself. Besides that, you know, it's mostly a military city. There's plenty of training grounds and armor smiths and weaponsmiths there, though it still does contain plenty of civilians who do farming work, as well as magical items and the like. There isn't anything out of the ordinary with the city itself. However, you do know it has been under attack in recent years due to just growing monster populations, as well as bands of bandits here and there. And with your extremely high roll, you would have heard of some troll attacks in recent months, though without being of that occupation, you're not too sure how many or how badly those attacks have been.
Yeah, I think I've actually heard of the troll attacks out that way. Not too long ago, recently actually.
Oh, it's even spreading to the public. That's not good news. We best be dealing with it as soon as possible then.
Well, probably not to the public. I've got my ear to the ground in a lot of places, so I come across information that other people might not.
Very well then. Have to hope it doesn't spread too much further. And then Wedge will continue as he points towards Melnaroka and just a ways off to the northeast of it. We are estimating their forces to be in the region of 30 to 50 troops, including a troll queen who leads them. The mission we would want to confer onto your troop is to travel to their base and try to work out an arrangement with the group. You'll then noticeably see that Wedge lets out a very heavy sigh. The 32,000 gil within the letter is for any form of binding contract that is written with the Queen's hand that stops their attacks on our neighbouring settlements and travellers. However, if that is not possible, and you feel up to it, complete eradication of their forces will reward you with a portion of our war treasury that would go towards defence against their band, which will then pass over a slip of parchment with dates and times over to your party. It is our estimation that the next big attack will happen within 2 months, and so your group has a deadline for 6 weeks, or rather 42 days. That will give you a whole month after travelling to Melnaroka if you are travelling via Chocobo.
Quick question.
Okay.
What's the difference? You said the 32,000 is if we get the queen to sign, but if all else fails and all hell breaks loose and we have to destroy the entire encampment, what is the pay for that?
He will let you know he's not at liberty to say, as he isn't the one funding it, it's someone higher above. And if he was to offer the money that they are, if he would give the actual number, it would entice more people to just attack if they were to hear about it.
Right, so the government wants mutually beneficial relationships, but will pay for at least a comparable sum? That no number is just comparable?
He will let you know that if you do decide to completely eradicate the troll encampment, the war treasury award will be higher than the 32,000.
I see.
But obviously they won't list that because they would prefer actual negotiations rather than slaughter.
Understood.
And he will slide over the map towards your side along with the dates and times, to which he will ask if you have any more questions.
What is the likelihood of having I have my own chocobo, but my friends here, we will possibly use another chocobo if you guys have one available to borrow, maybe?
Wedge will say that they cannot offer any sort of assistance, as they cannot be seen giving any help to you, as this would be an unofficial request until it is successful, just to avoid any sort of media issues or problems with the trolls themselves.
Understood. Anybody else have any
Yeah,
questions?
tell us anything about the queen. What should we look out for when we're in there?
Don't upset her because she's a big sword. Yeah, you'll have to be a bit more specific with that question.
What's her favorite color, Kupo?
He doesn't know that.
No.
I mean, have you dealt with her? What she like her combat expertise stuff?
Do you have a dossier
Anything
on
you can
her?
anything you can give is like helpful at this point.
They don't have any particular information about this band of trolls themselves, nor their queen. However, they will give you 1 second. They will give you information on what they have gathered, and Wedge will defer to Regandas, who will inform that besides the queen, there are 5 distinct types of trolls, with some of them being better equipped than others, and there are very few that seem to have the ability to cast magic. And upon giving you the information data, if you have ranks in it, so you need to be trained, you may make 6 knowledge local checks to identify the separate trolls.
Jeez, those are some good rolls.
Oh my god, man.
It was like
Yeah.
so good.
You've been
Nobody
with your
almost
controls.
falls. Okay, you will know pretty much 5 out of 6, and you even got the most difficult one, which is the last one. Okay, give me 1 moment as I get you the information for these. Okay, so the first type of troll. Does this take me straight there? It does not.
Does anybody else have training so that we can try to identify that fit that 6th type?
Nope.
Number 5. Oh, okay.
For the first one, you know that there are branch trolls involved, and these are towering beasts made of both humanoid skin and that of bark. As it moves or talks, a distinct creaking wood sound can be heard, and you can learn 2 pieces of information about these types of trolls.
I would like to know the language of them all, to be fair. That might help if we have to talk to them.
Do they have as a group have a common language that they all speak?
As a group, it's just common knowledge that all trolls speak giant, at least.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably fair enough. Okay, so the first ones are the wood ones. Do they have any magic casting ability? Typically.
Branch trolls cannot cast magic.
That's good to know. And I'm making assumptions based on their type of troll for other things, so... Oh, I need that handout. Whoa.
What handout?
The knowledge check one, I believe. No,
Oh,
that's
okay.
not it. Oh, wait, yes, it is. Perfect. Okay. Does it have any resistances that we need to know about? Or, well, I mean, what resistances does it have, if any?
It's with our group right now. It's probably best to ask for DR.
DR. Oh, damage. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
none of us
that's-
exactly cast any elemental spells.
right.
Or,
That's true.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Well, yeah, you do. You're the only one that can do elemental stuff for the most part, but the rest of us do have some kind of materia, at least for the most part, don't we?
most of it's doing 1 damage. It's not going to make no difference.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, all right. Does it have any DR? I'll change it to that. And if so, what type? Napaz, are you muted again?
Yes, but I was checking something. You just want to know their DR, is it?
Correct. And if so, what type?
Well, you only learn the DR type. You don't learn how much.
Well, yeah. So, do they have it? And if so, what type? That's what I said.
They do not have DR.
Perfect. Good to know.
Alright, and then the second type of troll are troll childs. Second type of troll is troll childs, and whilst they are smaller in size when compared to their kin, the troll child is a fearsome foe to fight within enclosed spaces. And for this one, you might be able to learn some new things. Just double check. You can learn 3 things about the troll child.
Hit dice.
They have 5 hit dice.
Do they cast magic?
They have no magic.
And do they have any DR?
They have no DR. Alright, and then the next one, which you got 26 for, is the Mad Troll. This tall creature has rough grey or purplish hide. Its hands end in claws, which are often left clutching at their heads. And for this one, you can learn 3 things.
Again, the DR.
I wouldn't ask for magic on this one. I highly doubt it.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go for that one.
They have no DR.
Spell resistance?
They have no spell resistance.
Special attacks.
They have 1 special attack, which is Rend.
Ah, okay. So typical one. Good to know that they don't have some sort of, contagious, maddening thing that they can inflict on us.
They may do, but you only learn 1.
Oh, okay.
Alright. And then you got 23. So the next one are Guard Trolls. This tall creature has a rough green hide with 2 large horns adorning its head. Unlike other trolls, guards have hands similar to other humanoids, but with hooves like horses. And for these, you will learn 1 thing.
Oh, I'm gonna go with weakness for this one.
They have no weakness.
Oh boy.
You failed at learning the 5th type. And you can learn one thing about the Troll Queen.
Just one?
That one. And the Troll Queen is a symbol of both monarchical power and intimidating prowess. This lean, mean, blue-skinned troll is seemingly the apex of Trollkin. And you can learn one thing.
Yeah. Am I allowed to ask the others if they have any other input for this one?
Yeah. You are a group, you can always ask.
Does anybody have anything they specifically want to know about this one? If you want me to, I can read off the different traits you can try to learn.
Her favorite food.
Say it again.
Favorite food.
That is not.
He just wants to know if it's a Moogle or not.
Well, considering that it's a troll, I would assume that it is not a Moogle.
It's not a half-breed, no.
Not gonna ask about that.
So what if it's a Moogle that just is bluffing?
It's for Moogles.
Yeah, exactly, for Moogles. They've been bluffing this whole time that they're actually a huge troll.
Oh boy.
The biggest troll there is.
Yeah.
Special abilities.
That would be the best plot twist.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with special abilities.
Alright. So let me double check if this is special ability or not.
If it helps, the handout says special abilities and in parentheses supernatural attacks, acid, poison, etc.
I know. But there is a long list of special abilities. I'm just checking if this thing on her sheet counts as a special ability. What have we got on here?
It's regeneration, isn't it?
Alright, she has no special abilities.
Yay. So in the middle of this conversation, Joseph just kind of looks lost in space for a little while, and he's like, "Yeah, trolls," and starts listing off random facts about different types of trolls. And he's like, "Yeah, there's another type, but I don't know."
And just from general knowledge, you know that all trolls have know the giant language, and generally they all have regeneration of one type.
In that case, I'll ask if there are any language books of giant around what I could borrow or buy off them.
No.
Do they know of anybody who will?
You can go to Megra's rucksack.
I'll go there then.
Do they start looking at me with all this intel that I just give them? They're just like, "Whoa."
They make note of what you say if you do say it out loud.
Oh yeah, I just like a half in a daze, and I'm just like muttering these things under my breath, but like loud enough for everybody to hear. Like I'm just mentally going over, yeah, these guys have got this, and there's these guys, and they've got this, and then there's the queen.
Rigdas seems pretty invested in what you're saying, and he'll just write it down on his own parchment. Does anyone else have ranks in Knowledge Local?
Nope.
Yep.
Alright. Do you have any more questions?
Wait, why'd you ask if I needed a knowledge roll?
You can roll.
Because we can, if you have,
What, can I still roll for that 5th type?
Yeah.
you
They're
can roll
individual
for all
knowledges.
of them,
Yeah, you can roll for all of them if you want to
so
learn
you can
more
get
things.
additional info.
Okay.
There are 6 troll types if you have a rank in local.
Yeah, you just have to have a rank in it.
Doesn't mean you succeed, but you can try. Well, you know nothing about the Queen. You don't even know queens exist. That's knowledge to you.
Yep.
The queen is a myth.
Did learn about the 5th one, though.
Okay, you can learn one additional thing about branch trolls.
Okay. Alright, do they... Okay, yeah, do they have any special abilities?
Just out of curiosity for my own knowledge later, how did you get it to roll all those in a row like that?
Like that, but with one more square bracket on the left side.
You also don't need the 2 dashes.
Yeah, you don't need those 2 dashes.
Alright, you'll know one of their special abilities, if they have more, you don't know, that they have a fear of fire. And a branch troll is shaken as long as it is within 30 feet of visible fire or an open flame of at least torch size.
Oh, perfect.
Well, I assume that Alessia will kind of just look to Joseph and be like, well, you forgot this important fact about the branch troll.
Yeah, I mean, I was making assumptions about that, though.
And
They
the
are
archery.
called branch trolls.
And
Some
you can
things
learn...
you know, and some things you're like, yeah, I don't really need to know that.
Well, in a different universe, I encountered the tree monster that didn't give a damn about fire.
You can learn 2 things about troll childs.
Alright, we'll go special abilities again.
Damn, this is a mouthful. You get to learn one of them, because you're only asking about one. Hopefully there's all pastes. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my.
Troll childs have the special ability Haste, where they are basically affected by permanent haste effects, which gives them +1 attack rolls, dodge bonus to AC and reflex saves, and as well as a extra attack within a full attack action.
Sorry,
As well
I'm
as
just
the extra movement speed.
Yeah, I'm just making a note of it all. Yeesh! Okay. You say I could learn 2 things or 1 thing?
2.
Okay, I'll learn out what other special ability it has.
It has no other special ability.
Oh.
It does have one special ability. No,
Aha! Oh,
that doesn't count.
come on. Stop teasing me.
You don't know any more. There's no more special abilities besides that.
Okay.
And you learn quite a lot about the 3rd one. So for Mad Trolls, you can learn 3 things. Trolls.
Jeez. Right, so we've already done special attack, but I'll still do the special ability. Again.
They have no special abilities.
Okay. Now I'm going to need to pull up the knowledge rolls to see what actually else we can look at. Hmm. Yeah, you know what, go on then. Let's, what's its battle tactics? For a mad troll.
Mad trolls are generally insane trolls, and as such, they mostly attack things that attack them or are closest to them.
Okay. One more
And
thing.
One more thing.
Is this a mad troll?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we learn its reach?
You can.
Okay, let's learn its reach.
It has 10-foot reach.
Gotta be careful there, good boy.
Okay, you learn nothing about the 4th type, though you understand the 5th type, which are Magi trolls. Oh, come on. There we go.
Oh, look, there you go. So there's your magic troll.
Yep.
You knew it was coming.
This small creature has a smooth, light brown hide with large, floppy, dog-like ears. Unlike other trolls, Magi lack fangs or horns, as well as only have 4 fingers on their hands and feet. Their overall aesthetic is also more round. And for these, you're not going to learn too much. You can learn one thing.
Eek. It's not nice. Okay. Just from the sounds of it, it does sound like they're going to be magic, so what do you guys think about learning its main magic attack?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe battle tactics instead. That might get you a little bit more information on what it tends to do first. And, if it always starts off a battle with, haste or something like that.
Don't think battle tactics will give us what it will do on its first turn. Because it probably depends on the situation.
Okay.
They will.
Yeah.
Sometimes battle tactics are first turn, sometimes battle tactics are what they do throughout combat.
Yeah,
It depends on the monster.
In descriptions, like, this creature pretty much starts off the battle by casting darkness,
Yeah,
Yep.
but that might be its main magic attack. Let's just do its main magic attack. Yeah, what's its main magic? Wait, if I say main magic, it's not just going to tell me the school of what magic it used, does it?
No, it will mean, like, the main spell it uses.
Oh, okay. Alright, no, that's fine then, yeah. Main magic then.
magic missile.
Yeah.
Close. Their main spell is Disappear.
Ooh.
Which is basically invisibility. Just shorter.
Okay.
And I take it nobody else has ranks in Knowledge Local. Just make sure you have these notes somewhere. There is the party notes for that reason. Or the group's note, rather.
Got it.
Yeah, I was going to say I made notes on my actual word pad.
As long as you make sure to let people know about them.
Will do. I don't know if it will. I wonder if it will keep all of its boldness and stuff if I just copy and pasted it in.
Last time I tried to mess with the party notes, I screwed things up, so I'm leaving it alone.
It does. Hang on, let's just have a look. Oh, there you go. I copy and pasted the whole thing and it stayed in there. So it's all in there.
Well, ain't that fancy. Alright, does anyone have any questions for the trio?
No.
Really? I'm surprised you don't even ask for an advance. You normally seem like that kind of person.
I was going to ask that, but my mic was muted.
Well, I was actually going to mention it. What if they pay us some now? That way we can use the money that they gave us to like prepare and buy stuff for the upcoming thing if anything goes wrong. So, for example, I could go and buy a scroll of dispel to stop the main spell disappear of the Magi Troll.
You can't target what's invisible.
Damn it! Is it not even an area spell?
No, dispel
Okay.
isn't. Dispel greater is area.
Damn it!
Scroll of silence.
Yeah, could do that. Actually, isn't there a summon that does that? I don't think I picked it up though.
You're the summoner. I don't know.
No, there definitely is. There is definitely a spell, but I just don't think I've picked it up.
We'll get a scroll of that or something.
Where the hell is my... Oh, I'm looking on the wrong character. Spells. But yeah, I can always get a scroll.
Do they have anything to say about us asking for an advance?
Yeah, no, I don't have it.
Are you asking?
Yes.
Well, then make me diplomacy.
Hey, you said it.
I did. I'm not bad at diplomacy.
What was that?
This
Yeah,
is
no,
why
He
you
used all his good rolls on those knowledge checks.
let
Right.
the Mughals do the talking. God.
usually I would have said, but
You
he
went
said
doing the
do
talk.
it.
What is your bonus? +6. Eesh, yeah. Leave the Moogles to it.
Yeah, right.
Even I got a better one than that. What's mine? +11.
Well, you guys also have more charisma than I do.
I was going to say, I'm a charisma-based class.
Well, if you ask for an advance with a 7, they'll say no.
Did someone else speak?
No.
Damn it!
Yeah, I apologize.
That's fine.
You could always roll a hero point if you really want extra money, but it's up to you.
I think I've already used all my hero points.
You
Yeah,
just leveled up, so I doubt
I was gonna say, it
You
depends.
should have at least
Oh.
one.
Alright, can
I
I...
like how everyone shouts at you, you have one!
Yeah. Well, I've still
Take it.
got 3, and I'm obviously going to use it before I level up now. So can I use it and then use my role to then speak to them?
Use
Wait,
his
what-
hero
what-
point to interject his role instead of mine.
So like use my hero point to
Did
speak
you just
over
say
him?
you want to use your hero point before gaining one?
What? No.
Before you said that, it sounded like you said you want to use a hero point now so you get the one from leveling up.
No. As in, like, I'll use a hero point now, so I go down to 2, and then when I level up, I'll go back to 3 again.
Okay,
Because you can't, like, go over 3.
yes. You can use your hero point to use your role instead of Entro's, or let somebody else roll it if you think anyone else would be better at diplomacy.
Sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
hang on a minute, then
Hero
I'll just
point
let
to
Remular do it. Alright, yeah, I'll use the hero point to allow Remular to speak and be like, sorry, but let the Moogle talks.
Yeah, as Joseph starts opening his mouth, I'll fly up, block his mouth, and then start speaking myself. Ew. Ew. I'm re-rolling that.
Guys, come on!
I'm wet.
Don't
I can
waste
be-
it!
I can re-roll this, don't worry about it. Look,
We're too distracted by trolls.
Okay, that's better. I was gonna say, don't waste my hero point.
Now that he's done that, can we assist?
No.
That's just like someone talking and then the rest of the party being behind be like, please?
blinking like really.
Look at all
Okay.
the cute
Cat eyes.
Moogles we have.
Fenrir just comes up and gives the doggy eyes.
Sadly, with 26, he's not offering an advance.
God damn it!
Hard bargain.
Oh well.
Stingy old fart.
Hey, don't say that. Oh. Anyway, we best get on with our job then, come on.
So we're doing it then?
Have you got all better to do?
I mean,
Cooper?
if you say no, we're going to have to postpone till next week, so
Well, I
we'll
was
do
gonna-
something else for you.
No, we're definitely saying yes.
Okay, okay.
I'll just throw away these hundreds of pages of work. And...
Just
Don't
say
throw
no
away,
to the
I'll
next
take
5 quests. Be like, yeah, we don't like these ones. Pick and choose.
Isn't glamorous enough.
Not
Oh,
enough
fine, I
sparkles and
guess we should.
sprinkles.
Should we head out today, or should we wait?
I mean,
I'm
I'm pretty
voting
sure
for
it's
heading
still
out
like,
today.
what, early morning?
Yeah, it's early morning.
Yeah, so there's no reason why we couldn't
So,
start.
Well, I want to go buy a book see if we can buy a book for the giant language first.
I want to see if I can get a scroll of silence.
Well, you're still in this building first.
Right.
Yeah,
you
like how
can't
we're all
do
just
any
like
of that whilst you're in here.
we're all devising
I
and
wanna
planning,
know
and yet we
what-
haven't even said anything yet.
So, like, we need transportation, like another chocobo or something.
But we can rent one, can't we?
Yeah, but we need to go get that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, can I just? Oh, I don't think I'm a high enough level to summon one yet. Plus, I don't think it lasts that long.
Wait, what?
Well, I guess we'll leave the
Nope.
building then.
We're going? Yes, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Accepted.
Okay.
You accept this
Mission
quest,
accepted.
yes.
Okay, without a grand speech, you just accept the mission. Okay. After accepting the mission, they will all thank you, and Wedge will hand over some rolls of parchment, pens, and a Nethel signet stamp. He will let you know that the signet stamp can be shown to the trolls to let them know you're on official business, but otherwise it will grant you no extra power.
Excellent.
The stamp will also be used on the document you try to get them to write up for you.
Can trolls normally write?
And Wedge, Alfera, and Rigadas will all bid you farewell, to which you will then be escorted out of the building by the previous Rogadine, and your equipment will return to you at the door, at which point you'll be escorted outside the building towards the gates by the same Agria who took you to the front door.
I double check to make sure all of our, well, I guess at least my own materia is still there and all that stuff.
No, I stole it.
Damn it,
It's all gone.
those bastards.
And yes, as you're all organising up together, at this point, you should now be purchasing any gear that you require before setting off, or you can even do some downtime as you have quite a bit of spare time in reserve, as you now have 40, which I shall now add onto your time.
So I have a good thing and a bad thing. So I can summon a chocobo, but only for 5 minutes.
What?
That,
Are you sure?
That's barely
Yeah, that's with
useless.
that's because I don't actually have the summon monster spell. I have the class ability, and I can only summon it for 5 minutes per level. No, 1 minute per level. Sorry. And as we're level 5, it's only
Well,
5 minutes.
I feel
Well, we're at
like
one.
my chocobo can carry me and somebody else because he's got nothing else in his saddlebag. So,
Well, I'm going to be riding
it-
Fenrir.
right. Can Fenrir carry a medium creature?
No,
Well, I'm sure Fenrir
Fenrir
could
is
probably...
medium, I'm pretty sure, isn't he?
I was going to say, but can't Fenrir carry like 2 small? So me and Remula.
No, a horse could.
It's just rude.
So my chocobo
It's not. It's not very big. It's the size of a dog.
He's fine.
could my chocobo carry me and one of the Moogles?
Yes.
So we
Okay.
need we still need one more.
We just need something for Osa.
We can rent one. It's fine.
Yeah.
You want to rent a chocobo for a month?
How much is it to buy a chocobo?
No.
300 gil.
Jeez.
300.
Yes.
Right.
And
Okay.
how
Look, I can summon one, but it will take us a month to get there because we'll have to keep resting so I can get it back again.
Well, how much skill has everybody got?
That's a
I've
good
got
question.
like 20.
I'm pretty sure I've got 200.
I've got 335.
Got like 35.
You could buy it yourself.
Well, how much for a book on like giant language so I can learn it?
Pretty sure you can't learn languages like that.
Can you literally only learn them by leveling up?
Pretty sure. I can double check for you.
I'm just gonna find out how much Silent Scroll would be.
You can buy a traveler's dictionary. It's going to be like, where's the soup? Can I have a shoe sign? Can I have this in size 8? Rather than, hello, we have come from the Fel on a diplomatic mission. We wish to speak to your queen so that we can write up some documents so that we can negotiate, I don't know, some defensive treaties. No, it's not going to say that.
Damn.
You're going to be like one of those tourists who say, yes, I'd like and shoes. What type of soup is this? Whilst you're in a clothing store.
Just hope we level up before we get there then. How much for like a portion of tongues or something? Like to speak the language? I can't remember what it's called.
There's not that in here. There's pretty sure this only has share language. Or speak equivalent. And it's very annoying to find because they're not exactly the same names. Actually, I don't think there is one. I think I asked before. Here we go. Tongues. Expensive. You cannot. It's too high level for a potion.
Alright, you're right. Thanks. Shit.
Because it is a 4th level spell and potions only go up to 3rd.
So, am I right in thinking the Silent Scroll would cost 150 gil? I believe that's right.
What level is it?
2nd.
Yes, 150.
Cool. So I can go and buy that if I go and find a magic shop somewhere in Sector 3. I'll ask those guys, just like, oh yeah, can you tell us where the nearest shopping districts are?
Back in Sector 1.
Oh, you're joking! Okay.
Well, we have the full day train to get, so
Yeah, I know, it's
might as
fine.
well put it to good use and go to shops we're familiar with.
So, my
Thankfully-
money's gonna have to be going on the Silent Scroll, and I can only buy one. Just so you're all aware.
The mount services are within Sector 3, though. Which is now on the map. There is Kurosh's Rides, which is to the northeast.
Well, from personal experience, I know we need to get some food to travel with, on top of food for our mounts. At least the chocobos. I don't know about.
The chocobos not eat grass from the wild or whatever they do.
Not really.
Well, if they're mounts, they need proper feed.
Yeah.
Like they're not going to get enough if you're riding them for 8 hours a day from grass.
Yeah.
1 day worth of food is 1 gil.
Yes, for a feed for the mounts.
And that's 10 pounds of food in a day? That's probably about right.
They're big birds, it's a lot of grain.
Wow, that's... What is chocobo feed made out of?
Grass, seeds, sky style greens, maybe some carrots.
I think I'm going to become a vegetarian, you guys. I can
You
get
can't
10
eat
days.
meat.
I can get 10 days worth of food out of 1 gil versus 1 day worth of food.
Don't work like that.
Yeah, it's not going to work with that.
Oh man.
Well, I'll buy the
They can
chocobo.
live on.
It's mostly fiber.
I'll buy the
You're-
chocobo for 300 and then...
You're going to be holding up the party when you spend an hour in the morning just to evacuate yourself.
How much for a saddlebag?
6 gil.
Jeez! That's a pain. Right. So am I right in thinking if I don't have the spell school in order to use silence as a normal spell, and then I have obviously I have to use magic device to be able to use it, is the DC actually going to be 20 plus the caster level of the spell? So 22.
Maybe. What you said really confused me.
So like I can't use the spell on the scroll because I don't have it in like my summoner's spell list, and I don't have the school in order to use it, so therefore I have to use magic device. And I'm reading that apparently the DC is 20 plus caster level.
Let me just double check.
So wait, are you guys buying saddlebags?
You're gonna have to.
You do realise Fenrir's got saddlebags on him.
Do you realise the saddlebag can only carry 20 pounds and if 1 day worth of feed is 10 pounds?
20 pounds per side. It comes in a set.
Very true.
Even still, 1 saddlebag can only carry 2 days worth of food for the chocobo.
4 days worth of food. 20 pounds per side.
Still, we're going away for months.
Right.
I can chip in on the food stuff. On the cheaper necessities.
Gonna need your own rations, aren't you?
I mean, yeah, but I got plenty leftovers.
Yes, Jack. Since it's not in your class, it's a 20 plus the cast level of the spell for the DC, and you also need to have a casting stat 10 plus a spell level for the class that uses it.
Jesus. Yeah, I feel like I'm not going to be able to use that scroll, guys. Like, I can still get it, because my use magic device is 11. Okay. I definitely could have used it with that roll.
Are you trying to get silence?
Yeah.
What is your intelligence?
My intelligence is not high. I think it's like 1. Yeah, modifier is 1. Total is 12.
Okay, so you have the ability score for it. You just need to beat the UMD.
Yeah, I would have beat the UMD with that roll, but...
Oh yeah, you got to roll a
I've got to roll a 9.
higher than that.
Yeah.
If you
It's
fail the
22.
UMD, does it still use the scroll?
Yeah, I think so.
Or it's just nothing
just-
happens?
No, I think it uses a spell and wastes it.
See, would be 23 for that. Because it's 3rd cast level.
What, for silence? I thought it was 2nd.
Yes. It's 2nd spell level, 3rd caster.
Oh, okay.
Well, if there's a risk of just losing it, then is it worth spending the money on?
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm thinking. I feel like that's a no, Chief.
Then it's for like one-time use anyway.
If you fail activating a scroll, it can have a scroll mishap, which has several things that could happen. Giving you damage, have it affect somebody else. It happens somewhere randomly. It does the reverse effect. It makes them louder.
Amplify.
You suffer some bizarre effect, like having horse ears. Or it's delayed by 12 hours.
Jesus.
So you cast it and just at one random moment you lose your voice.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy it if it just means I have a chance of losing it. But next time we have downtime, I'm going to remember to actually get status effects summons. That might help.
You just got to stock up on your rations and that then, because we're going for months, and who knows when we can buy.
What saddlebag? What saddle are you buying?
Any. He's for Ossa, so any medium-sized sandal. The cheapest one, because we're only riding it, we're not like using it for fighting.
So you'd want a riding saddle then?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go, I found it now. Lunatic voice, inflicts silence.
That's what the riding saddle is.
Can someone buy the riding saddle?
I'll buy the riding saddle.
Right, be right back.
And if you are doing chocobos, it will take you 12 days if you want to plan ahead for food with that. And since people are going away anyway, we can have our break here.
Alright.
And I shall be right back. I'm back. Is everyone else back?
Yep.
I'm back.
Looks like everyone else is back. Alright. Besides buying all these mounts and rations, I will also let you know that you're currently in spring, so there is a chance that the weather will become too cold at some days for you to bear. And so you may want to pick up cold weather clothing.
How much is that?
12 gil.
Fuck.
And I'm just saying, it's a chance. It might not happen at all, but it could still happen.
Well, I can't afford any, so yeah, I'm good.
And I don't think Alessia has picked Endure Elements spells, if the summer even gets those. And Jack has not unmuted himself, so we won't even know.
What?
I said you don't have any Endure Element spells as a summoner, do you?
Sadly not. I have Fenrir, he keeps me warm.
No.
Yeah.
If anything, he keeps you cold.
True. That is very true.
Does Blasto have feet for the 12 days?
I thought he said feet then. How is he walking around if he doesn't have feet?
He does not have enough for the 12 days, but I also don't have enough for myself either.
I mean, for ourselves, could we do like survival checks to try to hunt something?
Yes, you can use survival to get food for a
So
day.
we can get some rations and then try to supplement that with, hunting. Because Fenrir has decent survival and I have survival. So.
I have some trail rations for myself. I've got 10 total for me. I don't have... I've only got 4 days worth for Blasto, so... But they're way heavier.
No, the other question is where do we carry the rest of the feed?
Exactly. Yeah, he's got all his feet on his saddlebags.
Bag of holding.
Does Chocobo feed fit in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
you
then
just
sure.
pour it out.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Because I don't like logistic questions. I
You can
just
only
like
carry
the
so much of it, but sure.
I like the RPG thing where you just have the stuff without having to worry where you actually carry it. Just go Skyrim.
Yes, I need 72 rolls of cheese, thank you.
In case you get damaged.
Nice.
You need it for the healing.
Okay, I can carry like all the food stuff because I'm pretty sure it won't bring the back over weight limit.
Bag of holding has 250 weight, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it won't go over it.
Well, you have no way for my money anymore, so...
Alright, I'll give you my 10 trail rations that I have.
The rations will just taste a bit astrally.
So how much feed do we have?
I bought 10.
We have 10 and we have 4 currently, so we have 14 total. So we need almost double more for the chocobos.
I have 3 gil. I can buy 3 more, but then I'm out. Jack, do you have any money?
Yeah, if you're not buying the scroll, can you chip in on the food necessity?
Yeah.
Purchases.
How much is? Do you want me put in?
Well, we need 10 gil to have 24 total for chocobos.
I can chip in 10.
I have 4 for. I have 4 days
Yeah, it's
worth.
already.
Yeah. So that's 14
Just-
total.
Just double checking.
How much money, Gil?
You might want to put like 4 in each chocobo, because that actually might bring it over.
That's fine.
You
I
bought
have
sailor
some.
bags, might as well use them. Just make sure you don't put overweight if somebody else is riding the chocobo at the same time.
And then I need to add cold weather clothing. I have bought it, but I just haven't added it to my sheet.
And I also buy the cold weather clothing.
Can someone give me 9 gil to buy the cold weather clothing? I just bought the chocobo, alright? I'm just kidding now.
How much do you want?
9 gil.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go.
I'm assuming the cold weather clothing lighter for the small characters.
Quarter of the weight. So it's 1.75 pounds.
Down to 170. Anything else that
I
needs
am
to be paid for?
Gil.
I know. That's why I asked
Do
if
you
anyone else
have
wants things paid for.
rations?
I have 10 rations for myself.
I got 15.
Yeah, I've got 10. That's 160.
10, and 15.
And Fenrir doesn't need to be fed.
Lucky bastard.
Nah. And then I've
This money
also
also
got
doesn't weigh anything.
a water skin. Okay, I seem to be good. Got everything that's needed.
Are
Okay,
we
the bag
ready
of
to
holding is
set
fine
out
so far.
now?
And just to double check who's giving their rations to me as well.
I
Yeah.
am
Yeah, if you can
You
hold
are.
them.
Nope, I can hold
That's
mine.
10.
I'm a strong girl.
from Joseph.
10 from Joseph.
Again, small rations weigh quarter, don't they? Because I don't need as much.
Just give me the weight, basically.
10 pounds for 10 rations for Joseph.
£4 for me.
for pounds, yeah, I can. Just if that changes significantly, just let me know. 15.
Wait, how much do rations weigh for little people?
Pretty much, everything's pretty much a quarter of the normal weight. Sure, because that's for medium size. We don't eat as much.
Beautiful.
So all your clothing, weapons, and everything. Well, I think armor and weapons are lighter, but I don't think it's a quarter. Dead on.
Basically, if you can carry it yourself, please do. But if you're like short on carry capacity,
I can carry everything. I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay. I still have like 60 pounds left. 50 pounds left. Worth of space. And I'll also buy 2 additional rations to be at even 10 to start with.
And I'm still in light load. How lovely.
I'm 2 pounds away from a medium load, or from the minimum.
Yeah, but I'm sure your lightweight's probably a lot higher than mine. My lightweight is 19.5.
It's not a lot higher, but it's higher. 26.
Meanwhile, Fenrir's lightweight is 259.
It's because he's a quadruped.
He's also got muleback cords. Making him carry shit. Pack mule.
So we all ready for this long journey, Cooper?
Aye.
I think so. I think we should set out as soon as possible so we don't have to spend another night paying for a room.
So
Yeah,
everyone's
I guess we go.
finished. Alright. You all finished buying all your stuff, all lighter of money but heavier with food, and you set off.
The world map!
Yeah, and you can use the ruler to see how big the map is.
Oh my! Oh my! That's very, very big.
I come from there.
Hang on, I'll tell you where I come from.
If you want to put it in perspective, from one edge to the other of Nifel is only 13 miles.
Alright, do you want to know where I am? Right over there. That's where I'm from.
I can't
I'm
even
not
see
quite
that right
that
now.
far.
What's going on?
I come from a very far place.
Well, you're from the Crystal Woods?
I'm just going to go with yes, because at the moment in my backstory, all it says is that I'm from Grand Forester. But I can probably put in there that I'm from... I need to finish my backstory, to be honest. It's like half finished. Like, I've done half of it, and I just haven't done the rest.
Only
come I
like how
can't-
many sessions seem?
Huh?
How come I can't do the arrow thingy? Where am I at?
Probably haven't clicked it.
Oh, how do I do that?
The ruler.
Top left, click the ruler. It's like the fourth one down.
And okay, so
Apple?
Apple!
No, there's no apples here.
There is in Grand Forester, though.
Apple, hey Apple.
oh, there
Hey,
we go.
hey, Apple.
That's where I'm from, right there.
Well, you're not that far, then.
Not that far. 21 days.
Hey, I had to travel a lot further than you lot.
Yeah, well, you know, when you're on the run, that's what happens. Which is something I was saying about you.
Yeah, to be honest, you aren't far off. That is actually meant to be in my backstory. I just haven't put it in there yet.
Yeah, that's the only reason that I can figure out why a Moogle would dye their hair for whatever.
Hey, who said I dyed it?
I think you're talking about Remula.
Yeah, the wrong one, Cooper.
Oh, okay.
God, get it right.
Makes them your Mughals. Not a very good sign.
I apologize.
Unless it would just kind of shrug. Just
Alright,
turn
there
away.
you go. I've added on the base temperature into the little text below you. You see all the bases.
Fahrenheit? Ugh.
I know. I find it disgusting
Tell me
too.
about it.
Why would
But
you
the-
do it?
Freedom height.
Because the system uses Fahrenheit, and you can't really convert it to Celsius because it uses dice.
Ugh, that's grim.
Like,
I don't like it.
I'll be rolling like 5.6 of a dice or something.
That's fine.
I
I
saw
much
something
prefer that.
really interesting the other day about Celsius. It's like,
How much even
it's
is
based off
60
of
Fahrenheit?
percentage.
It's
60
50
Fahrenheit
Celsius.
is 15 Celsius. Yeah.
Or 15 and a half.
50.
I just have a
okay.
converter on another tab open.
That's not bad. That's quite
because
warm.
I don't understand miles, I don't understand Fahrenheit, I don't understand anything. I just
Hey,
convert it to metric.
15 is just quite warm. I like that. Let's keep it at 15.
I would use Celsius, but it's a pain to convert it from the system.
I saw something really interesting the other day that like Celsius was based off of like percentage, like 0% warm is really fucking cold and 100% warm is really hot. So that's
100 is
Yeah,
boiling
that's-
water, 0 is freezing point.
I was going to say 100.
So,
If anyone was in 100, you'd be boiling your skin off.
yeah, I mean, it's water boiling.
Yeah.
I'd,
Point,
s-
so
I struggle with
Celsius
20
makes
degrees.
sense.
Like 20 is just, oh, I feel like I'm sweating two nuts off. And then I'm now going to a country that's like, on average, 27.
That's just too much.
That is too
20 is
much.
nice if there's breeze.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So 20 is like a good summer day.
Well, it's now come up to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, as there's no variation in the temperature. However, it's a sunny day, so that increases temperature
Oh, wow.
by 10.
that's pretty warm. It's not like ridiculous. It's
Yeah,
Comfortable.
that number means nothing to me.
70 is like what people would typically keep their
21
house at.
Celsius.
Okay, that's fine then. Well, that's a nice temperature.
Yeah,
That's decent, yeah. That's a good
the
writing.
nice clear
See-
sunny day, the nice
Too
cool
hot for me.
breeze.
When I was back in school, they tried to teach you the whole Celsius and Fahrenheit conversion rate.
Yeah.
I think I actually skipped that lesson because I just hated the fact that they tried to teach me Fahrenheit. I just didn't want to learn.
I've never been taught Fahrenheit.
Yeah, well, neither have I.
Only
I
like
think I just
Celsius
didn't
and
want
Kelvin
to
because
learn.
chemistry.
Celsius is just correct. Fahrenheit can just go in the bin. if
Like,
it's
zero
not,
is cold,
convert to
100 is
Kelvin.
boiling.
if it's not my way, it's no way.
Everybody should just convert to Kelvin.
Everything should just convert to one thing. Why have dollars, euros, pounds? Just use one currency. Things like that annoy me.
Because
Like, I got
nations...
Convert to Gil.
There's too many things. Just do one thing. It's when we changed campaign and it went from like gold, silver, bronze,
They tried
copper
that with
to
euro.
gil. I was like, no.
They tried that currency thing with euro,
Yeah.
but you Brits didn't want it because you're
nah.
special.
Us Brits just want to leave. We just want to be on our own. Apparently, I just take no.
Apparently.
I just take no part. As long as I get to eat my chocolate
Okay.
bars and my ice cream, I'm happy.
Anywho.
Are we traveling yet?
Yes.
Hey, this
this is the conversation.
This
we're
is the
having.
conversation on the way to the trolls.
Yeah, we're talking about currencies. Temperature.
We're talking about our favorite fantasy novels and why they are always in different temperatures.
In Grand Forest, that we use different way to count temperature.
Oh dear, this is great.
Grand Forest is currently in daylight savings time, so it's now behind us.
That's it? There's not like time zones?
I'm sure there must be.
There's just the
Don't
other
tell
looks
me
like-
this world is flat, because that's another conversation.
I mean, you look at the world map, there's no curvature to it. It's just a
Don't
flat.
no, no, just no. It is circle.
If it's a circle, that means it's a.
Oh my
2D
god, no!
image.
It is a
Yeah,
sphere.
So it is
It's
flat.
a sphere.
If it's a
There you
circle,
go.
mate. There you go, Jack. We know what religion you follow. The religion of the flat earthers.
No, it's just not a thing. Why would
Mhm.
anyone think that it is?
What the hell? Are you saying we're not a floating pizza in space? Come on.
Oh my
We're a disc on top of
Constantly
4
ascending.
elephants on top of a celestial
But
turtle.
then why do we
Yeah.
never fall off? It makes
Have you tried
no
going off the other
sense.
side?
Because
Have
of
you
the
gone to the end?
ice.
I've flown to the
Yeah,
other
the
side
ice
of the
wall.
world. Why does I not fall off then?
Because there's an
the
ice wall that stops
TPS,
you coming off.
the
Liar.
TPS is a government trick. Ooh, a ticking.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Have we arrived there
this game is
yet?
starting to devolve a
Has
little
it been
bit.
Are
like
we there
20
yet?
odd days yet?
Well,
Oh
there-
god, look how far we've
That's-
moved.
That's how far you've moved.
That whole conversation is how far we've moved.
And as you're traveling across the world, as you discuss the intricacies of having a flat Earth, a circle Earth, a square Earth, or a sphere Earth, as well as all other manner
Hey,
of things,
No one mentioned a
You
square.
are-
Don't start.
you are all allowed a perception check.
Ah, here we go. Come on, Fenrir. This is your time to shine, buddy. Let's go. There you go! Attaboy.
Ah, boy.
Yeah, Fenrir got quite buff to his perception.
Okay, so as you are traveling about, your loud conversation draws the attention of some would-be ambushers. However, some of you noticed them beforehand.
This is great. They disagree with our conversations about the flat Earth. This is the flat Earthers right here.
No, the Earth is actually a cone.
No,
Come on.
what? Where's the point? Mount Everest, that's the point.
I mean, I thought we're just drawing in shapes.
Where are they? Down or up?
The Earth is actually just a theoretical shape that actually bends on itself on the fourth dimension.
We're all
This is where
actually
they just come out and just
brains
be
in a
like,
jar
yeah,
and
guys,
nothing
the Earth
exists."
doesn't actually exist. Nothing exists. You don't exist.
Yeah, it's a fever dream.
We're all just a simulation, anyways.
As you are all very engrossed in this conversation, both Joseph and Alessia are arguing about the difference between an ice cap wall and a water wall, as hobgoblins are ambushing you, and those two don't understand what's even going on, whereas the rest of you can see hobgoblins stashed within the tree lines, as well as one on top of a boulder.
Hey,
At which
Alessia
point you
would
can
know.
roll initiative.
Alessia
Where
and
am
Fenrir
I?
have a blood link. If Fenrir notices, Alessia notices. They share
Don't
senses.
work like that.
Hey,
I
they
don't
share
think-
senses.
Joseph made it onto the map. Where is he?
Joseph did not make it onto the map.
Blast away at him.
That's how aware
Yeah,
he is.
Blasto
He's just
did.
not here.
It's because you're invisible. There you go.
Ah, there we go.
Too sneaky.
Too
Too
sneaky.
sneaky to be on the battle map.
Speaking of not being aware, I do have uncanny evasion.
I mean, there's also your chocobo that you're riding. Since you actually have two.
Right, so sorry, after that whole loud chat, I didn't actually hear. What are we fighting right now?
Blasto
Oh,
goes
cool.
on your turn, Joseph.
Oh, okay. You can take
Yep,
them off.
I
or
know that
can-
they're there, but what are they?
Hobgoblins.
They are hobgoblins.
Is there have we fought them before, or is there a knowledge check to find out
No,
about them?
you guys may make knowledge local checks if you have a rank in them.
Yunk. Ich. Oh
Wow.
no!
Oh, boy.
How bad is that?
You're thinking about the Earth
Sheesh.
too much.
You're
Sorry.
pretty sure
Okay.
these are just humans that have contracted leprosy. However, one of them shouts over to you people talking, "What are you talking about? The world is a star!"
Alessia, right? Alessia wants to know which one said that.
This one.
Right. Alessia just stares at that one. What did you say? And then Fenrir has got a charge for that one.
It's in a tree.
Oh! How
I
high
did
up?
say that all in trees or on top of a boulder.
Okay, how high is the boulder?
The boulder's only 5 foot high.
Okay, so I can reach that one then.
Yeah, he will just have higher ground advantage.
Alright. You live another day. You wait. Fenrir will charge for this one then.
Is this a surprise round though?
Wait, is it?
Just regular initiative.
This is a round, yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, so
So
Fenrir.
Fenrir can have a single action.
But I can't do a charge, so Fenrir will just not. Just wait here.
Just stop. Okay. And then Remila did see them, so Remila has a single action.
I'll try throw a card at the one in the top left.
All right. Why is this not saying feet? It's actually just.
Add a. Oh, sorry. Connected card. So that. Oh, yes. All that more damage.
The range on that is only 10 foot, isn't it?
Yeah, so. -6.
Ouch.
Yep.
So, not that it really matters much, but
Okay, remind
that
me
it
when
really
we get back. I'll give
my-
you credit cards
my
rather than like,
perception
playing cards.
is actually 1 higher for what we're looking at right now.
Yeah, I feel like that's not going to help you.
No. It makes it a 12.
Failed at his perception.
I need to add that in, don't I?
Then these two hobgoblins to the south are going to be taking shots with their bows at Alessia.
Hey!
And you'll get hit twice for 11.
Ow.
As they start snickering and speaking in Goblin. And
Which I can understand.
Joseph has Goblin. And Louis has Goblin, so Joseph knows what they say.
What did they say?
I'll
Tell
tell
me.
you when I finish translating.
There you go.
They said you're an idiot because you think the star is a sphere.
What?
And then Osa, you succeeded, so you have a single action.
I have move and a standard because of my sandals. Thank you very much. Dismounting a chocobo is a move.
Yeah.
Yes, or you can make a ride check for DC 20 to fast and dismount.
You don't lose all
I
if
mean,
you fail it.
if I fail, I just have to use a move action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't lose
I
So
don't like fall off
you
or
might as well
something.
try it.
Sure. No.
No,
Just trip
you
and tumble.
clumsily get off. You your foot gets caught in the
I'm
little.
used to learning these things. I use my move to do that. And I'm gonna use my standard to move. Do I want to move here? Is there? Can I take like a defensive action that's less than a full defense?
A full defense is a standard action.
Yeah, but is there a lesser version of that that just takes a standard?
It
Partial
is a
defensive,
standard.
right? +2.
Oh, it's a standard. Okay.
Yeah, full defense is a standard action.
I'll just take a full defense then.
Can't you do partial defensive and get like a +2 to your AC?
That's attacking defensively. Total defense is a standard action.
I thought
So you
total
have a
defense was a
standard
full round.
No,
Okay, then I'll just take a total defense. And stay where I'm at.
so you get +4 dodge to your AC from. What square are you getting off of the? Go on.
Here.
Okay. the two hobgoblins to the north. How far away are you? Yeah. They are both also going to use their bows at Alessia. Ooh, hitting Alessia twice for 16.
Oh,
As they continue to yell at you, calling you an imbecile, and that you should praise the star that you live on.
Yeah,
Alessia
they're
will
all
kind of
still
just take a
calling
knee and
Star.
just be like, I'll get you. Just give me a minute.
It's now your turn.
Alessia just be like, Fenrir, go get him. Now Fenrir will charge for that one. Which will activate Moonlit Charge. So, DC 14. Oh, actually, is that DC correct? Just go with DC 14 for now. I'm just checking.
He will fail.
Okay, that's fine anyway. Yeah, the DC's higher than that. Let me quickly change it.
Is it possible to get some sort of like marker where these guys are? Because it's really hard for me to see them in the trees on the map.
I could put red dots on them.
That would be appreciated.
I mean, they are kind of meant to be hard to see since they are kind of hiding in the trees.
That's true enough.
You right there, Jack? You didn't drop your character sheet down the drain?
What? Yeah, no, hang on. It's because, sorry, I was just changing the, what you call it? Moonlit Charge. Right, and then he'll do the bite. Oh, what?
So let me double check. That will hit, and that will trip. You've tripped him atop the rock. You just basically dragged him by his legs and he fell on. Whilst
Nice.
blinded.
Okay, and then Alessia is really going to need some health, so she is going to cast Phalite on herself, but it actually does it to everyone 15 foot, so it doesn't matter either way. There we go.
Alright, so you're a heal for 18.
As if we needed it, the rest of us.
Did you want to 5 foot step at all?
Yep, I'll 5 foot this way.
Rebula.
I'll try and quick dismount.
Alright.
Fail.
Fail.
I'll go to that. No. Could I go onto the rock now? That's not.
I would say no, you could do acrobatics to do so, but if you decide to go, that's fine. Also, since you're small, this rock here will give you cover.
Alright,
So currently you have cover from this one.
cool. And I'll throw another card at that one. -6, so it's not really that good, but hey ho.
No, ignore that. That's meant to be whispered.
Nope, I missed.
That'll hit the trunk of the tree and explode. You can just hear druids off in the distance crying. And that'll go to Joseph.
Okay. So can I use
Fixed.
the chocobo to move up to something and then I dismount?
Yes, as long as it doesn't move more than its normal move speed.
Right. Which is normal move speed is 60,
60.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
60.
So, well, hold on. Let's grab both of you, and then. How I forget these things after freaking being gone for days. So can I go? No. How do I do it? No. This is.
Did you want to give this other chocobo a name, by the way? don't know if it's owned by Remila or Osa.
It's owned by Osa, I think.
Well, I guess I'm the one riding it, but Remy was the one who bought it.
No, you can have him. We haven't decided that part yet.
Just pay you back for it when we get the reward. Or money from somewhere else.
No, let's not quite go that far. Let's go there.
I'll name it later, I guess.
There we go. And then I'm going to try to quick dismount, but I'm probably going to fail.
Well, you should be able to control it now.
Ouch. Well, alright. Well, that's all of my movement, right?
Let me just double check that it doesn't have a failure, because that is a very low.
Hold on.
Right.
Stop.
What are you doing a ride check for?
To dismount.
Oh, okay.
And can I stop? No, I don't want to choose both of them. Stop it.
Just click your character. So click off of it and then click your character.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no
There we go.
penalty at all, even for a -5.
Okay. So then I would like to. Can I dismount into that square from off of him?
There's two. So on my screen, my view and Jack's view is different. Yeah, for some reason he was down there for me.
Yeah, he was shifting around a lot.
Yeah, I was because I kept trying to click on
Yeah.
just Joseph, but
If you want to dismount onto the rock, I will require a acrobatics check for that.
that I can probably do.
If you fail by 5 or more, you will fall prone down the side of it.
Is that enough?
That is enough. Yep, you can get to there.
Perfect.
Kill him.
And then I still have an action to attack, and I'm flanking.
Yes, you're flanking. He is also blinded.
I'm prone.
Well, prone doesn't give sneak attack, but blinded does. So, in
Oh
case you
yeah,
want
but
that.
like easier to hit because it's prone.
Yeah, definitely easier to hit. And that will hit.
And since that deals precision damage, I will.
You don't need to. You bring up your
Okay.
Falcata and you basically chop the left side of this guy's head off. He's onto the
Excellent.
boulder. Unless you were aiming not to kill him, but I'll assume you would want to.
There's no reason not to.
Okay, he is dead. And after that, you'll go to the hobgoblin that's in the tree, who will shout at you, Starbra.
You cut out then.
Did I? Sorry.
All we heard was
Discord.
he will shout at you with stab there.
He will shout at you for killing his star brother.
Oh.
And then he will change his target to shooting at Joseph, which he will miss, because I rolled a 4.
Yeah, I like that.
Then it's Osa. Would you like your chokewear to be in the fight, or just as a mount?
Just a mount.
Okay.
I'm not a mounted combatant, so I'm trying not to get it killed too early. How high up are these ups in the trees?
The hobgoblins in the trees are 20 feet up.
So
Cut
I
the
cannot
trees
attack them from
down.
the ground.
You cannot attack from the ground, though.
Can I charge the tree to try to shake him down?
Yes, you can try a strength check with that. If you charge, it will give you a bonus.
Can I charge this tree up here, or is the rock in the way?
The
If I
rock's in
charge
the
you.
way.
Here's
Hmm.
Chocobo's in the way here, so I have only one choice.
Yeah, Chocobo's in the way there as
What
well.
about the one below you?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
interested.
I mean, yeah, I'm going. Yeah, that's what's like where I'm gonna go. I'm just figuring out since he's targeting someone else. There are still these two who are targeting you, and I don't
I'll
like
probably
that.
have Fenrir charge up the one right above me.
Yeah,
That
but
is
they
in
go
the tree.
before you, so
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. I'll charge the tree, the same as Osa.
Yeah, the only one you could actually charge would be the south one.
Okay, I'll do that then. I'll charge the tree and try to chop it with my axe to shake it to drop the.
Well, do you want to attack it for damage, or use strength to jostle it?
I guess trying to jostle.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do a shoulder hit.
It's where she now dislocates her shoulder.
Ugh.
Ooh, maybe not.
Alright, you barge your shoulder into the tree with full force, and you can hear creaking of wood as you make a visible dent in the trunk itself, and the tree visibly shakes, to which the goblin's going to try and stay inside.
Fall.
It's a very high chance he will fall. Well, I don't know if this is good or bad for you, but I wasted a crit on it, so he's still in there.
Damn. Oh, I'm pretty sure that counts as a kind of a charge, so full action, so that's me.
Alright, you don't have any swift action things to do you?
Nope.
Alright. Well, he is still in there, but he's definitely been jostled around. The two goblins up north are gonna continue firing at Alessia. And one of them...
I'll bad draw the one on the left.
Okay.
Well, is he within 30 foot? Because he's 20.
No,
he's not. Never mind. I won't do it then.
Alessia will get hit for 8 damage. And then I'll go back to Alessia.
Okay, so can I do the same thing as Osa and charge a tree with Fenrir?
Yes, you can.
Okay, then I'll do that. Which is still also activated Moonlit Charge, which I'm assuming would still reach him, because it is like charging towards him.
What does it do?
That is the question.
Does it need to
I'm
be an
gonna
enemy attack or?
I'm going to say it won't affect him because you're 20 foot down. And it's meant to be charging an enemy, not a tree.
Alright, so yeah, he'll charge a tree.
The tree's blinded if it had eyes. It's actually an ent in disguise. You angered it.
Nice. Ugh.
However, that is not enough to jostle the tree. They do make a bit of a dent in it.
Okay, and I think I'm just gonna use the staff to attack one of the other ones.
Do you want to just move behind cover?
If I have to.
Well, you're the only one with healing. You go down, you're screwed.
Alright, well, I can still fire it, but how far would that actually be with the whole Pythagoras' theorem and stuff? Depending on how
There's
many
a question.
minuses it'll be. I'll roll it
Let
anyway.
me put it up.
Was it with your rod?
Yeah, staff.
It would be no minus because we can't go above the thing.
Oh, can you not even go above 30?
No, it's not range increments, it's just a range. 30
Yeah.
can't go past that.
Never mind then. It won't reach, and plus I don't even think I'd hit with that.
You never know. It's touch.
Could you have hit from where you were and then a move?
No. He was
Okay.
probably 5 feet away still.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well then.
So do you want to move there and start a spell instead, or what?
Actually, hang on. Can I not hit? Would I be able to hit that one?
Well, no, because if you're 33 from there, it's higher up as well.
No, no, because I was there. No, no, it's 25. Never mind.
If you are 30 feet away, they are 35 because they're 20 feet up.
Okay, no, for now I'll just stay here. Yeah, I'll just stay here for now. I might use my other turn actually just to put away my fire stuff and bring out my cure stuff, but I won't be able to use it.
You mean you cure wand?
Cure wand.
Okay. Remula.
So it's still got a -4 to it, but hey.
The second one will hit. And roll me a d2. As the card explodes, it hits the branch he is also standing on, which means he will fall. To which he will take 6 damage upon falling down, and is now prone there. He is barely breathing, as far as you can tell.
And looking at where Fenrir is, I will just tilt my top hat to Fenrir.
I got this one.
That's pretty much what Fenrir would say.
And then it will go to Joseph.
So can I try to tell Blasto to do something? And use like an animal handling check or something like that to get him to do what I want him to do?
Yes, that is what Handle Animal is for.
Perfect. I don't know if I'll get any sort of negative on this or what, but I'm going to try to get him to go to Alessia to help, give her cover. But he obviously doesn't know that. I'm just trying to get him to go to her. So...
Alessia... Yeah, true. Because there's that one there still.
Handle animal. Oh boy. Yeah, he doesn't.
Lasso just stands there confused.
And then I will use all of my move to go around. I'll double move and go all the way around the back of this tree right here and get ready to start cutting it down. Oh, can you please just... Oh, I need to actually... There we go. Okay, so, like, there. Oh, it's not going to do it now. Why is it not doing it? There we go. That's better. There.
I will let you know that normally Handle Animal like that would have been a move action, but I'll let you do this.
Oh, okay. Basically, I was, like, pointing over there and saying, go over there.
Yeah, that'll pretty much be an auto fail unless you use Handle Animal, which is a move action. But
Okay.
I'll let it slide this time.
Alright,
So you
I
can
did not
grab
realize that.
He'll then go to the hobgoblin that's in that tree, and is going to turn his attention to the one trying to bash the tree down. And instead of using his bow, he is going to launch a gust of wind at Osa. Osa, you need to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
Alright, you save, however you take 4 wind damage.
Okay.
And then it will go to Osa.
Okay. We'll save. 14. Nope. That's awesome. Well, boss is mad. I'm gonna try to shake this tree again. Strength.
We're flanking the tree.
Good strength.
After angrily having wind thrown in your face, you start getting increasingly angry. as you give a solid right hook to the tree that sends a shiver up it all the way to the branch, and you see the branch visibly shake and the goblin fall to the floor. To which you'll take 10 damage on falling. Right next to you, prone.
Nice.
And then it'll be the hobgoblins to the north. The one on the left is going to stand up. And Fenrir is going to need to make a fortitude save.
Okay. Ouch. I can't remember, but I'm just having a look. Because I think he, like, takes chance off every ability, like Alessia had, so would he not be able to use Moogle reroll?
No.
No? No, he won't. It just takes, like, things off his class, not actually racial things. Never mind.
Fenrir will take 8 wind damage. And is afflicted with the Squall status.
The what status?
The Squall status.
Okay.
What's that mean?
Yeah.
It's the Squall status. Let me just get it for you.
Trapped in a wall of
Hey,
wind.
Leon, get out of here.
No clouds or squalls will hinder us. You take a -2 to concentration checks and -1 to
Well.
raise tactics.
Yeah, Fenrir doesn't really
Yeah,
care.
Fenrir just doesn't care.
Hey, you still have the status effect.
True. Okay, no, that's fine.
And then the hobgoblin over here is going to shoot at Remular.
22.
And hit Remular for 8. They'll then move over to Alessia.
So Fenrir will
Just heal yourself. We got this.
5 foot and attack.
You did say you pulled out your cure wand. Oh no, that's okay. Fenrir, not you.
Fenrir would tear apart this hobgoblin who looks like he broke his leg in the fall anyway.
And then Alessia will use the cure wand on herself. If I knew where it was. Where's the cure wand? There it is. What?
Would have been funny if you just left it at the inn.
Yeah, there we go.
Remular.
Can I aim for the branch he's standing on? Oh, that'd be quite hard.
You can, however, the AC is dependent on what the thing is. It's not technically a square, it's a small object. So the AC may or may not be higher than the hobgoblin.
I'll just try and hit the branch with both of them. And first off, 5 foot step forward. Damn. I will. Of course I can. Yeah, I'll just re-roll the first one.
Alright.
Much better.
The card will solidly hit the branch he is standing on. However, it does not destroy it. But the second one also hits the branch and destroys it, making him fall to the floor straight on his face.
Plus splash damage.
And he takes 5 damage from falling.
Would he take that splash damage if it were the branch he was on?
Yes.
And he can re-roll to save himself 2 hit points on the first one. He can roll reflex.
It doesn't matter, because he failed.
Come here, got a treat for you.
Yum, yum,
And then
yum.
we go to you, Joseph.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Oop, that's not. Hold on. Like this. Like this, and then like this. And then that'll get me. Can I just. Oh, I should probably stop doing that. There we go. Nope, not that one. I'm supposed to be one higher than that right there, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I was trying to do. I hope. Okay. And then that one. And he takes 16 points of damage.
As this goblin is kind of rubbing his face after falling down from such a height, it just peeks its head upwards to see a shadowy man as the Falcata goes straight through the middle of his eyes. And he's dead.
Is that the last one?
No, there's one more.
There's one more.
Orsa.
Well, pretty sure I can't get to it on one go. Really can't.
Can you charge 60 foot? Can you even charge that line?
I mean, can I? Can I charge past that rock like that?
That line, yes, you can charge.
Okay, then I can just barely do that. I'm gonna do that. Charge there.
As she's running, Joseph's just going to shout out, "That's what you get for thinking the Earth is a star!"
Are you shouting that in common or goblin?
Goblin.
The hobgoblin that's on the
Schmuck.
floor starts to retort, saying, "What's this earth you speak of? We only know of star!" And then his head falls off from an axe.
Little save. Nope. Come on.
When do we get a druid that has calm emotions again?
There we go.
You can always
Only
kill one of the party members.
wasted 2 rounds. And I'm pretty sure the 3 in front of me just doesn't exist anymore.
You say the tree doesn't exist?
I spent 2 rounds wailing on it.
Oh. The tree's in better days.
Those trees
question
are
is, did you
definitely
use
not
your
happy with us.
Axe, or did you use your fists?
I mean, I had my axe at the ready, so probably my axe also it's a tree, so...
I feel like you should roll those attacks, just see how much damage you do to the tree and see if you cut it down in 2 rounds.
I'd be like... 2 full attack things, so like everything I've got. Just trying to calm down desperately. And then what's left of it, she's just kind of leaning to it and breathing really heavily.
I have 200 to that experience. I didn't add the lot in from earlier. So we are 19, 7, 18. But are these goblins carrying anything of worth?
Yes. They all have a cure potion each, a long sword, a long bow, quiver with 10 arrows, studded leather armor, and bucklers. These are medium creatures, so these are medium-sized things.
Ooh. How much does a longbow weigh?
Well, we all take a potion each, might as well.
Yeah.
And I'll just drink mine. Perfect. Right, I'm ready to go when you are there.
I need to know how much a longbow weighs and see if I can carry it and a quiver along with my other stuff so that I can potentially be able to do some range damage if we need to.
This is for Alessia, by the way.
A longbow weighs 3 pounds.
Damn it.
Remember to add in your materia XP as well.
Oh, yeah.
It is 1/10 of the XP you got from this, and then you split it among all your materia.
60 altogether from the 200 earlier.
Yes.
So 30 each remain. Looking at my lightning materia is nearly level 3.
Well, when you upgrade your gear, you'll get some good bonuses out of it.
There was another 200 experience earlier. And now, yeah, where the hell have you got 300 from?
I don't know. I must have mistaken something for something.
Yeah, there was 600 experience altogether we've had today.
Okay, let me just do that then.
So it's 60, and then that's split between all your stuff.
Double it, obviously. I should have just known that.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright then.
You alright over there, Alessia?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, so that happened around midway of your travel, and as you get to the end of this day's leg of movements, do you want to set up camp for the night, and what are you doing as you do so?
How many hours of travel is that total?
8.
Or the rest of the day?
It was 4 hours. You had the encounter, and then 4 hours afterwards.
Okay. Guess I would just heal my non-lethal damage by that time.
Yes.
So we should probably do a little bit of hunting.
Yeah, set up camp and
find a decent
I'll
location to set up camp.
start setting up camp, and I can at least go hunting something.
And I'm gonna try to make
Maybe.
room for my to use a longbow.
Yeah, if you want to make some checks, just give me some dice and tell me what they're for.
So you going surviving? Can Fenrir help Osa survive? Like, you survive, I mean. Like, help her go hunting.
Yes, you can aid another if you go over DC 10.
No, that's not
Hunting
possible.
buddies. With a nice wolf.
Ugh, maybe not. He's just there as
No.
backup.
It just don't really trust me with this task yet.
Meh.
We haven't really spent that much time together, so
Yeah, he don't like new people.
it's reasonable.
Osa,
It's a weird new dynamic.
Osa, can you hold my thieves' tools for me?
Hang on, I'm hunting squirrels.
I'll ask you when you're at camp.
Yeah, do I actually find anything?
Just give me one moment. Okay, for that check. You're able to get foods for 2 people as well as yourself.
So 3 total.
Yes.
Who was the shortest on? Well, who wants a grilled squirrel?
Alessia just sticks her hand up like, me!
Sure.
I'll eat fresh meat.
Okay.
Nobody else is gonna.
I'm good with the rations, Kubo.
Okay. So that's the 3 of us. You wanted to stash something in my bag.
Yeah, my thieves' tools. They weigh 2 pounds.
Yeah, I can stuff him in here.
The longbow is D8 times 3, right?
Yes.
Then I'll just use the chocobo feed from my bag.
All right. And as you set up camp for the night, would you like to use survival to try and hide the camp as you sleep?
Yes.
Actually, you
Yeah,
can't do
do
that because you're spending time getting food. Somebody else has to do
Okay.
that.
I'm assuming Fenrir can't do it because she's aiding. Or is Fenrir here?
Fenrir cannot help because he is aiding.
Skills.
Alright, has anyone got anything in survival? Or even wisdom skills? Ability score.
I don't have any points in it, but I've got 2 wisdom.
What about...
Well, I mean, if it fails, it's gonna make it worse. So
Okay, maybe we should just not do it.
Don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just set a watch instead.
First and last.
Alright, please write out in the chat how the watches are going.
I'll go first.
No, already called it.
Alright, fine. Second then.
Just pick a spot for me.
You can go third. I'm sleeping all night.
Sounds like a good deal.
I'll be awake near the end of it, but for the last 8 hours. Well, whatever it is. Once I've had the sleep I need, I'll be awake.
Honestly, with my new perception thing, I could just sleep all night too.
Obviously, during my time. Actually. Oh, wait, no. Yeah,
Oh my
never mind.
Okay. Osa, during your watch, I'm gonna need you to make a perception roll.
Okay.
Do I get to make perception rolls during their stuff too, or no?
Aren't you asleep?
Yeah, but I've got that new perception thingy.
Whilst asleep?
Yeah. It's like half as the
Yeah, so it's half the penalty for sleeping. Yeah.
penalty is half as much.
But this isn't sound.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can't see when your eyes are closed. Ooh. You have dark vision, don't you, Osa?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Osa, halfway through your watch, as everyone else is sleeping all cozy up to the dying embers of the campfire, you can notice off to the north, about 45 feet away, a floating bomb heading your direction.
Get up, shuffle a little bit, and nudge Remillar.
How do you wake us up again? I forgot how it worked last time.
Well, you're just waking me up.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of.
Yeah. Will I wake up?
Shuffle you. Wait, trouble.
Why is it up?
Wake Joseph. There's trouble coming ahead. And then I shuffle towards Alessia, while keeping an eye on the elemental.
As you shuffle over there, it shall move to here
Can you
and
tell me what it is?
engage you.
Reroll. Not much better, but it'll do.
Nobody's shouted or anything like that yet, right?
No.
No.
Do I get
No,
to
but
make a
Remillar is
perception
at
check or
least,
no?
like,
I'm
Not
aware.
currently, no.
Okay. Do you want me to roll initiative yet or no?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
It'll be the bomb up first, as Osa moves over to that side. And as you move to there, the bomb follows you with its beady wide eyes, and it seemingly casts a spell at you. Oh my god! You can make a reflex save, Osa.
Okay. Nope.
You will get hit for 17 fire damage, which is pretty much going to
Ow.
confirm a fury on you.
Yeah, frenzies. I can't do against that.
And you are put on fire.
Dope.
Why is it to activate an iron stone touch?
A standard action, pretty sure. So you actually got to touch it and make it move around.
And I'm assuming it won't do it when you're sleeping.
And as this happens, Alessia, Fenrir, and Joseph could all have perception checks. DC's very low. It's lucky you got that
Wow.
-5, Joseph. Alright, everyone hears the spell go off and Osa start getting kind of angry about it, so you guys can now have your initiative rolls.
Wow.
Question: due to it being a fire, does it not light up its own light?
It does. It should do. I have other things that do. This one does not for some reason. I'll change that. Jack, initiative. Alright, and then it will go to Joseph.
Okie dokie. Oh god, that thing. Wait. I hate how my screen is so small compared to what I can see on Twitch.
Can you not scroll out?
I can, but I've got so much the turn order thing is taking up so much space, and
Well, you don't need it.
well, this is true, but
Oh, again, make it smaller.
okay, so stand up, which takes how much of my movement?
A move
It's
action.
a move action.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so
Okay.
all of it.
And then can I use my standard action to try to do
No.
mark?
Oh.
Or no,
No,
mark.
well, you can
Mark is
start
full round,
mark.
I think. I
And yeah,
can't.
mark
I
is-
can...
You can start it, but you'll only finish with your move action next turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start it.
Okay. Osa.
Can I take a swift action if I charge?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm probably gonna rage while I'm at it. Guess hey, why not? Yeah, just yell really loud, cause that's a thing, and charge at this floating candle.
Explosive candle.
That thing, yeah.
Your axe cuts deep as the bomb grows slightly. Anyone who's now awake can see it. You can make knowledge planes if you have a rank in it. And you'll again go to Remila. Oh, did you have your? Do you want to do the swift action, Osa?
Yeah, I did it before. I'm raging.
Oh, there we
okay.
go.
Ah, unless you know some things about a bomb.
Also, Fenrir wouldn't be prone.
He was sleeping, wasn't he?
Fenrir doesn't need to sleep, remember? If Alessi is asleep, Fenrir is dismissed.
It's only magical sleep.
It's only magical sleep.
That should be +2 to damage. It didn't count my rage for some reason.
All right.
Okay, if that's the thing, then I-
Annoying.
wouldn't even think Fenrir would sleep. Because, it's also the same thing as, Fenrir doesn't need to be fed or drink.
He doesn't need to be fed or drink. Yes. Great,
So-
great grammar.
If he doesn't even need
Do
to
I
eat, or, if he doesn't even need to eat or drink, why would he need to sleep as well?
Raisins.
So surely he
It would
just be
say, it would
standing up.
say it would say if he needs to sleep. If he doesn't need to sleep. If it says eat or drink but nothing about sleep, it would still sleep.
Damn it.
Do I take fire damage because I'm on fire?
Yes, you do. You take 1 fire damage.
I took the one I healed.
But Leslie, you can ask 4 things about the bomb.
Oh, Jesus.
However, you know, it is a red, floating ball of crimson fire with big eyes and an even bigger mouth. Bombs are often shaped similarly to a fireball with arms and a face, and are capable of self-destructing. They usually have bright yellow eyes and a wicked, toothy grin.
Keep in mind that I did try to use Mark, and I can get some information off of that as well.
When it comes to your next turn.
Right.
Alright. Well, floating ball of crimson fire. I'm pretty sure I know what its weakness is and what its resistance/immunity is.
Yep. It's weak to fire, and it's immune to earth.
Damn it, how'd you know? So...
Yeah, fight fire with fire, right?
That's how it works.
There's the saying.
Suck the oxygen out of the air.
Also just takes a big breathe in to try and take the oxygen away.
If she even
Doesn't
heard
get
me.
it. She doesn't hear anything right now.
She hears the blood pounding in her ears. as her
is everyone
heart
happy
rate
with that?
increases.
Special abilities, battle tactics, main attack, spell resistance.
Sure, sounds good. I feel like its main attack is probably that fire blast that it did, though.
It's fine.
Alright. One of its special abilities is float. It is always floating 5 feet in the air. It has no particular battle tactics. They're pretty much individuals when you see them. Their main attack is Fire 2. And there is no SR. So Alicia can tell apart of those things as she wakes up from her groggy nap.
Oh, there you go. I'll just
Oh,
kind of
hey,
pass
I
on
know
the
that's
information.
that thing. That's a bomb. But what's a bomb doing here?
As she's
Oh,
there, just
shit.
like rubbing her eyes, just like, oh, look, it's that thing. Oh,
Oh, wait, what's
Remy
going on?
Lab?
Oh. Oh, shit.
Fish?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move to there. And then ready to throw. Well, can I like pretend I'm taking defensive action and then just get ready to throw out a card when he goes to cast the fire spell?
Hmm.
Or can I bluff it? I can speak Ignal, so I can speak to him after.
Let's have a look, see.
If not, just ready your action anyways.
You cannot.
I can't bluff it or I can't ready.
You cannot bluff it.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just ready to throw a card when he goes to do it.
Do what?
Cast a spell.
Well, if I say attack, does it count as a spell or an attack or a slam or anything?
If you say attack, I won't think of it as a spell.
Oh, the spell then.
Okay. Alessia.
well, Fenrir isn't standing up at the moment, even though I've asked the question now to Villadin to see if he would be sleeping or not, 'cause if not, he would be standing up. Otherwise, he'll just stand up for now.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm just having a look. 15 foot, damn it. Never gonna reach. So can Fenrir use a move action and stand up and then just use his standard to move or not?
Yeah.
Okay, he'll do that and move to like here.
What's Fenrir's movement?
40. So actually, I can move him up to here and then charge him behind you. Hang on, let's just put him back to where he was. Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm like, would you be able to move it to a flanking position?
Yeah,
So
that's what I
also
mean.
it would
I'll
be-
charge him to flank, because otherwise I won't do as much damage. On my next turn,
Yeah,
I'll
but I
charge to
meant
be a
if you
flanking.
move it right next to him, it would be difficult for it to move to cast a spell.
Yeah, fine. Never get to use Fenris.
Because that's gonna be
Charge.
painful if it does that, just saying.
What do you mean you never get to use it? Use it almost every fight.
Yeah.
Oh, his charge, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Nah. You can move to there then.
Okay. Well, that's it.
Can I can cast spells when on the floor, can't I?
Yes.
Okay, Alessia will cast. I feel like it might not be in range. Nope, it's not in range. Never mind, Alessia won't do that. Alessia will just stand up and move to here. And that'll be her turn.
Alright. The bomb is going to double check his stats. Yes, the bomb is going to 5 step up to here and begin to cast a spell.
God damn it, the whole flanking thing was pointless.
I'm going to re-roll that with my daily Moogle re-roll because we're resting anyway, so why not?
Didn't you re-roll your initiative?
That was the low point. This is now
Okay.
a Moogle. And there's been my turn since then.
Yeah, but you only have one Moogle reroll a day. That's what I'm asking.
Well, that was just with a luck point, though. That one
Yeah, that's why I'm asking why you're using your Moogle if you used it before, but you didn't.
I'm just seeing what action it is for the Moogle reroll.
Isn't it also a Swift?
That's what I'm checking. It doesn't say.
Yeah, it doesn't list an action.
Come on!
God damn it.
Just say once per day.
After rolling a 1 on a d20, the Moogle may re-roll there and use a second result.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm asking Phil, because it should say what type of action it is.
I mean, if it's a free action, I'm happy.
What's the ability?
And it's called Eternal Hope.
Yeah. Alright, I've asked the question, so we'll find out eventually, but for now, it seems like it would be a Swift, because all the other things are Swift for that kind of reroll. So I'll say it's a Swift for now.
Well, I failed then. And I believe that's a Swift as well.
So is that it?
Yes.
Alright, that will be a miss. So the bomb gets to cast a spell.
An immediate and a Swift is the same minute.
Yes. Also, you'll get hits for 15 fire.
No reflex this time,
You're already on fire.
but for half damage.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Reflex. No, reflex is not for half. It's just for the status.
Okay.
Joseph.
Okay, I'm gonna finish my movement portion of my mark.
Yep. You mark him. He has no class. Yeah, he has no class, and he has that 4 hit die, and those are his ability scores. It would be nice to have a combo of this and the Tamer, so they can tell them what their hit die is and their intelligence.
It only takes a couple levels of rogue to get that.
And then you're just moving with your standard.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, sir.
Get ready for a boom, probably, maybe.
More
5
fire
foot
damage
step
of
and-
1 point.
Oh boy.
The fire isn't that hot.
That. Yeah. It's more of the effect, like, a raging barbarian on fire. Yeah. 5 foot step and full frenzy on his face. Actually, that's a raw macro. This frenzy on his face. That should be everything.
Oh, baby. You bring up your first axe and you cleave off one of its arms as magma just pours out and it falls onto the floor.
Only the first one, damn it. Only get the one heal off. Will save. Fuck.
And you get 200 X. Joseph with all the different materias.
Okay, the second one saves.
You alright there, Orsa?
Shh, don't say anything yet. Don't bring her attention to you.
Well, I only wasted 2 rounds, so that's again 4 total. But that's... I'm fine.
Back to bed then? Or should we try to find out if this thing has anything on it? I doubt it, but we can always check. Now that it's dead, is it creating light anymore?
Very little.
The embers are still glowing.
Do I take additional fire damage for the 2 rounds that I'm frenzying?
Yes.
Because immediately when I say I'll stop drop and roll.
Nah, your friends can like hit you with some cloth or something.
I'm pretty sure they're not gonna come near me when I was frenzying and
Yeah, so
wailing
that's
on
a
the
good.
closest tree.
There you go. You take 9 more points of fire.
Oh, jeez.
Ow.
So, does anyone want to go poking around on the fireball thing?
Do you want to go put your hands in fire? I mean, go for it if
Not
you want.
really, no. I will if I have to, though. I'll hold my hand over it like 6 inches over
is it
it
like
and see if I
still
can
burning?
feel heat.
It is hot, yes.
So I wouldn't want to like physically touch it then.
No. Unless you got
Okay.
some water to throw on it.
I will start. I'll take the blade of my sword and I'll start pushing it towards where our fire was, and then I'll put it in the embers of our fire, and then make sure that it didn't leave a trail of fire behind it.
Wait, you're pushing the bomb into the campfire?
Unless somebody stops me.
What are you doing?
It's made of fire, right? I don't want the whole forest to burn down, so we got this nice little circle of stone here that we set up our campfire in. And it's still really hot.
Does it look like it's scorching the ground?
It's currently on the ground, so you can't see directly beneath it, but what you can see, there's a bit of black char around it.
Yeah, I don't want
Just
this thing
find a
accidentally
rock and put it
catching.
on a rock or something. Don't really like
Well,
it's called a bomb. So
I can't see
Can
well
it
enough to
explode?
find a rock to put it on. So somebody else is going to have to do that. And I just walk back over to my bedroll and go back to
your
sleep.
potion to heal the fire damage I just took.
When you want Alessia to heal you with her MP, which recharges when she sleeps.
Sure. If she wants to.
Jack?
Well, let's see.
Jack!
She went back to sleep.
Maybe. He would go get a drink after the hot encounter.
He don't recover all his MP anyway from resting, does he?
He gets a good amount of it. He gets his cast level and his
Modifier.
casting modifier.
Modifier, yeah. Or we use the wand.
Sorry, Chloe called me. What's up?
And
Ow.
he's only missing 3 MP, so he definitely has some spare.
What's up?
Throw a healing
Ow.
spell at Arthur.
I have the wand.
No, spell, you
Yeah.
recover MP from resting.
Okay.
Thank you.
You can also include yourself and Fenrir in that, since that's an area. After healing and going back to sleep, the rest of the night goes through uneventfully. So you can recover your hit die in health, as well as your cast level and casting mod in MP, as well as any daily things you have.
Joseph rarely didn't take any damage during the whole day.
Goes into day 2, and the temperature is still the same. However, it's no longer sunny, and instead there are some light winds for an hour. Though since they're light winds, they don't particularly do much to anything mechanically wise.
Wind chill factor of 1 degree.
It's negligible.
I think most humans can't even feel the difference of like up to 3 degrees. So, off to see the trolls.
Carry on,
Let's
ideas.
keep going.
Eat a ration.
We do it at the end of the day, as you get that far distance. Even though Jack's just staring at Flareon Heights on the Bahamut's Head continent. So he doesn't even see the mystical amount of distance covered. At least you're no longer in the circle of... And 5 hours into your journey, everyone can make perception checks. Okay, so Rebelar is completely oblivious to this. Same with Osa and Alessia. However, Alessia and Joseph can spot these creatures. As you come to a stop in the path as it turns into mud, you spot a imp and 2 lizards behind him. I think he can. Fenrir can make out that the 2 lizards have collars with little bells and like metal discs on them, for what you could assume to be name tags. They notice your party approaching very easily, though they seem to be standing there.
Where are the lizards at?
Right behind it.
They're right behind it.
Oh. Wow, those
Very well
blended
camouflaged.
super well.
And there are lizards.
I am also slightly colorblind, so it doesn't help.
I know those feels.
I will just pull out my falcata and preparation for what might go down.
Is anyone going to point it out?
Oh yeah,
I do.
there's
I would have
there's
pointed
an
it out,
imp.
obviously.
There's an imp up there with some lizard thingies.
Plus, Fenrir can actually speak common, so Fenrir would just be like, "Yeah, I do."
I cannot remember what languages it speaks. I asked it, even though I spoke to one before.
Fenrir speaks the same languages as Alessia.
I want
So-
about the imp.
Yeah, I ain't got a clue about the imp.
I spoke to it before, but I can't remember in what language. I think it was common, but I don't want to.
Infernal?
Ignorant.
Common and infernal.
In that case, I was speaking. But ignorant and infernal the same.
No. Ignorant is for fire, infernal is for demons.
Ah. Well, in that case, in common, because that's all we got. I'll just say hello, Decopo.
Who dares approach the mud road of Bibkip?
Just some travellers, Kupo. We don't mean any harm.
If you mean no harm, pay the toll, or the mud bridge will fall.
We could just go around it, Kupo. It doesn't seem that big.
You would dare allow other travelers to fall in the bridge? Contribute to society!
I start angling Blasto to go around.
No, Kupo, I think it's just best if you let us go.
Why Bipkip let you go?
So Bipkip doesn't get hurt, Kupo. My friends here are exactly sharp with the tongue, but their weapons are.
Roll me intimidate.
I flash him in the eyes with the sun off of my Falcata.
Rip.
You dare insult mighty Bipkip and Steve too! We all kill you!
I'm sorry, it's your fault, Kupo.
That's not right.
ABBA is a great band, yes.
The funny thing is, he's trying to say my dog's name. Well, that's even worse. Can you take Blasto off there for me, Napaz?
Give me un memento.
My dog's name is Albus, and he's trying to say Albus. And he's pretty close.
Jack.
Oh, God, I'm clicking on the ruler. There we go.
You fool.
I mean, you can have the ruler fly in your stead. I just don't know what it's going to... It goes to Mighty Bipkip first. As he leaves his trusty pets behind and moves forward. To here.
Oh no. I remember.
Everybody dance now.
You will all dance the dance of the mud bridge!
As everyone needs to make a will save.
Everybody dance now. Do. Everybody's dancing. Ooh.
That's a no, Chief.
Alright. Remilo and Osa, you can be dancing.
That's fine.
You also need to roll for the chocobos.
Well, what's the chocobo roll?
You should be able to click the token.
I can't.
Let's have a look, see. It might be because it's representing a different character, that's why. Give me 1 second.
There you go. No, I need to just find it.
Alright, you should be able to control that chocobo now, and I'll change that on the sheet.
Chocobo.
I think I did it right. It's different from my modifiers. Oh god.
That should be the bird.
Yeah, 3 and then +2.
Come on, roll 20, keep up. Alright, Blasto is dancing, whereas the Osa bird is not.
Her name is Linnae.
Can you spell that, please? I like it.
Going with a Nordic-ish team.
Is that the imp's turn, Napaz? Are you muting yourself again? Did your Discord die? Hello?
I hear you still. Aiden died.
Yeah, I could still hear Osus, and I assumed that I could hear
Yeah, I
everybody
can-
else, but he's
I
just
can hear
gone.
others. Just
He's still in the streaming chat.
the god has left us.
Oh, there he's gone.
Then yeah, there he goes.
That's right. His internet would have probably just left. It was probably his brother. He'll be back.
Or his computer died.
Surround the imp.
Yeah, well, everybody's gone. Surround the imp.
He's not checking the rules. Anything goes.
Oh god. Wait, how are you moving that so quickly?
Skills. I'm using a
And
mouse.
you're... I have a mouse now.
I play a lot of computer, I guess. I've just got quick fingers.
Okay. Oh, yep, he's off of Roll20 now too. So his internet probably completely died.
Hang on. I'll give him a call. I've got his number. See if he wants us to stop the stream or not. Did your internet die? Okay, we didn't know if you wanted us to stop the stream or not. Oh no, there you are. Okay.
Yay, he's back.
Yeah, his internet died. Wait, why has everyone got a slow thing on them? Oh, is that because you're dancing?
Probably.
Yes, I'm back. My internet died. The actual hub just went down.
Okay. I did say that was probably what happened. It was either that or your brother restarted it like he usually does.
Wait,
There
why
is
did
a-
my hit points suddenly go down severely?
You dead fool.
It looks like I'm at full hit points, but my hit points are not the right number.
Oh yeah, Villadin replied, Fenrir doesn't need to sleep, so actually he can stay awake the entire night if need be. Unless he gets dismissed from me sleeping. But we said that he doesn't, so he can stay awake the entire night.
Yep. And you have the snails because you're dancing.
Got ya.
So it's the dancing snail.
And the Moogle rerolls an immediate action.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Cool.
I don't even know when I cut out, but
I don't
I
know.
just said you guys were dancing and then
That's it, yeah.
skipped over Osa and Rerilar.
Obviously your internet went for a dance.
Yep.
Too powerful.
It wanted to watch Adventure Time. And
No, wait, that's...
it'll be at Lesh's turn.
Yeah, I was going to say, hang on. That's where Fenrir was. Okay. Fenrir will... Sorry, I was deciding whether to go for the imp or the lizard.
They'll be imps.
There's only one imp.
They'll be imp.
Alright. Fenrir will 5 up and... get this thing a nice old... actually...
Chompy chomp.
Will he give it a chomp? Yeah, let's give it a chomp.
Imps are tasty, Fenrir.
I don't know if they're going to accept that as an answer.
Don't seem to be that
Most
tasty,
knows.
but I might trip it.
Yeah, you have to actually.
You have to hit it.
Oh yeah, no,
You
sure, I have to
bite
actually
out
hit it
of
for the
it.
trip.
You have to actually get a bite out of it to taste it, man.
Hey, like I said, he wanted lizards, not an imp. Alessia, though, will just attack. Oh, wait, no, this thing is fire, isn't it? Like, he's immune to fire.
They
Good
might
question.
have resistances, but we don't know.
Yeah, we fought this before.
Yeah, well, I remember fire not
pretty sure
working,
it's
so
about
I'm going to
fire, yeah.
use...
You should just like make your own monster compendium, like in normal RPGs,
Yeah,
so you don't forget these things.
that's
Or
Because
just
you're
go
only
back
allowed
and watch
bloodshed.
every episode and figure out, oh shit, yeah, that's right.
Oh, wait, no, it's 4-round action, I can't move. Brr! I can't wait to hit level 10, so it's no longer 4-round actions.
You can 5 foot step.
No, 5-foot step won't help me for what I was planning to do. Right, yeah, I'll just use Chocobo Kick. Seems appropriate with the chocobos around us. Maybe they'll take note.
One of them's currently dancing.
And the other one's confused because the riders are dancing.
Yeah, but
You're
that's,
basically doing a
That's-
shimmy with your shoulders.
that's on the imp in front of us.
It's weird, probably still.
So Fortitude or Full Prone?
He also takes 7 damage, gets kicked in the face, and he crits his save.
Oh,
Hey, at least it wasn't an attack.
true.
Alright, we'll then go to the lizards at the back, who are promptly named Steve and Steve 2, because the imp doesn't have much of a
Which is which?
brain for names. That's a good question. He never said. You'd have to look at their collars afterwards.
God damn it.
So 1 second as I get to their speed. Alright, this one is charging to here, and it's going to attack the chocobo.
Nay!
And
No, right when she got a name.
She just got her name!
now you got attached. The Nay will take 8 damage.
Aww.
Mm,
No!
that's quack.
Then
The nay's going down.
another lizard will charge, however he will roll really low, so miss.
Oh, thank
Then
God.
go to Joseph.
Scared quack.
Okie dokie.
Right.
I'm going
Just
to
do me a
attempt
favour.
to
No one go
free
in
you.
these squares. So don't go in those ones. You can go here. Just don't go in here.
Okay, so that's a free action for me to dismount now, right?
No, it's DC
it's
20.
DC 20, so
Oh, DC 20. Oh,
you missed
okay.
it by 1.
Alright, well, I'll just use my move action. There, can I do that?
Yeah,
don't-
if you try to quick dismount, it forces you to use your move action to do it.
Is that a good place?
That's a fine
Is
place
that
for me.
okay for me to get to?
Yeah, it's fine by me.
Well, I meant for, like, movement wise.
Yeah, that's within your movement.
Okay, I was just making sure because angles and whatnot.
Right,
The
I'll just
the,
let you
the
know.
backblade boy.
Fenrir's just
The
planning
what?
to move to here and then use an ice breath on these two.
Oh boy. Is it a cone?
Yes.
Okay.
So
And I
15-foot
am
cone at the ready.
not able to do anything else because I've got my move action and my standard action done, so it's whoever's next.
It goes to the imp after he makes everybody dance. And then
No, and then.
And then it's going to move forward and attack the chocobo.
No! God damn it!
Leave Line alone.
Also, can Fenrir have the spells tab? Because he doesn't have the spells tab for some reason.
If you click settings, you can give him the spells tab.
Perfect, thank you.
And Lene will get hit once for 2.
That's it.
Then you guys have stopped your dancing.
Okay. Guess I try that right check. Because got nothing to lose, I guess. And I roll a 19. Nope. It's a move action. Flip down there and attack the imp. Attack the imp. Of course, I roll like garbage.
Bip-Kip narrowly dodges to the side.
Yeah! You'll always remember this as the day you almost hit Bip-Kip.
Can the Chocobo like retreat back through Blaster? Literally just the squares behind him.
Yes, if he's directed to do so. Gravila.
No, I can't do it because I moved.
Might as well try quick dismount, save himself an action. Nope.
Nope.
And then I will throw a card at this top one.
Keeping that.
Yeah.
And that'll hit for 6. And then it will go to Alessia.
Perfect. So I literally just finished my macro. So,
Oh boy.
can I have a 15-foot cone so I can look at trying to position myself for this?
No.
Yep.
From
that's-
where-
Yeah, no, that's
that's
how
probably your
that's
best
how I
bet.
was planning to do it.
Where's the bloody rotation? There it is.
That'll hit them. Okay, so Fenrir will use Icy Breath.
Where was he before? He was here, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So that will provoke.
He 5-foot round like that.
So then you have to use your over 5 foot if you do it like that counts as your move. Therefore, you'd have to use your standard to do it, and then you don't get to use your breath.
What do you mean?
You cannot move and 5-foot step. It's
I'm
5
not-
foot step.
I was going to say, I'm not 5 foot stepping, I'm just moving. So yeah, we'll
Yes, so
provoke.
it will provoke.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
The imp will take that. Oh, scrolled up. And it's going to hit Fenrir for 3, and Fenrir needs to make a fortitude save. Alright, you are not poisoned, but you still take the 3 damage.
Yep, I took it. But yeah, that's his roll.
Why have you made the Icy Breath a spell?
Because couldn't be asked to do anything else, and because it is actually like a spell, he is using a spell, because it takes 2 MP off the summoner.
Oh, okay then.
So he is using a spell.
13. Is it reflex just half?
Yep.
The imp will be frozen into an icicle. The top lizard will save, but still die. And the bottom one will save, and is still up.
And then Alessia will just use Well, Alessia will come around to here and use her staff.
That'll hit and kill. As you kill just a normal taxpayer trying to keep the roads in proper condition.
Remember what he said about the mud bridge falling down? Let's not walk over that.
It's not even a bridge, it's
I was
just
going to say,
mud on the floor.
it's just mud on the floor, it's not a bridge.
You know, just in case, you know, he might have had a pitfall trap underneath there or something like that.
They all
He was-
walked through it.
Yeah, they were standing on it and they charged over it.
They're all well. He can fly, can't he? And the little lizards are tiny creatures.
No, the lizards
I
are
don't know,
medium.
I was going to say.
Medium creature. Oh, okay. I am still not taking.
Alright, well, you can walk around it while we all walk through it.
Okay.
Good old
Oh, let's see. Can
30
you help Linnae?
I can.
Does the Impar have anything on him?
If you want to search the imp, you can.
Yep.
How much does she
As
need now?
Why are you using the wand and not your MP that recharges?
Because I don't know when we're next sleeping.
You have plenty. It's fine.
Well,
Okay, if I have plenty, then everyone stand there and then everyone could be healed.
Like every night,
Well,
you're
she needs,
recovering
like-
5 plus your whatever mod is every
Right.
night.
So when everyone stands near me, I'll cast that. So everyone is healed for 20.
Okay, Linnae's fine.
I wasn't damaged.
So, so you'll be hit as well. There we go.
Yeah.
Everyone's healed. So ignore the use on the wand. I didn't use the wand. I didn't know that we were sleeping like so often.
Well, but it's going to take us days to get there. We're barely moving on the map.
You
Alright.
didn't know that we're sleeping every day?
But no, I didn't know we were sleeping so often.
The roads aren't that bad, man. Lady,
Um,
whatever.
Alessia's going to come over to the lizards and search the lizards for their collars.
You can find their collars. They remind you of cat collars, but a bit bigger, and they are named Steve and Steve 2.
I will take them both.
Is it just Steve 2 with the number, or written as Steve 2, or...
It's 2 as the number. And remember, as you search the imp, find a bag of holding 1 containing 500 gil in taxes for dirt bridge, and a note that reads: water 1 ounce, mud 2 ounces, grass soil, get 2 slivers of meat for S and S2.
Love it.
Oh,
Got a bag of holding, guys. It's not in it, though. Don't worry about it.
Fair enough.
uh-huh.
That's nice though.
That's nice. Who would like to hold it? The bag of holding.
I got it, boy. It's fine.
Okay. I'm not gonna
They-
argue since everybody is
they
like
could
helping out with money and stuff so often.
They could have been less threatening about it.
It could have been what?
Less threatening about it.
Who?
About what?
Like, damn, about the bridge thing.
It's not his fault he wasn't taught proper manners.
How much does it hold
No,
again?
just-
250.
They hold 250 pounds. But the bag itself weighs 15 pounds.
Does someone want to hold a bag of holding?
I knew that was going to throw you off.
Hey, I'll
By the
have it.
way,
If you don't
Yeah,
want it, I'll
sorry.
take it.
can you even hold this much?
Yeah. So I can put whatever I'm
You-
holding
Can
into it.
you put the bag of holding inside, like, one of the saddlebags?
I thought you were about to say.
Oh my god, if I
inside
can, that's
another
going.
bag of
Oh,
holding.
that'd be so nice.
No.
I know you
No,
can't.
not that
I know you
crazy.
can't put a bag of holding into another bag of holding. So that creates a void,
No,
and then
but
they're both
you can-
destroyed.
Yeah.
put
But
it
no.
in
surely
saddle
you
bag.
can. I used to put it
But
in my
like, put it,
backpack, so
like,
surely I
stuff it
can
in
put
the
it in a
saddle,
bag
make
of
like
holding.
a saddle bag of holding.
Yeah.
Just sew it onto your traveling pack.
I wouldn't do that because you'll
There's
split it.
also 500 gil in this bag cover.
Money.
Y'all get money.
Money, 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 money.
And yeah, to be fair, probably best on Fenrir's bag of holding, saddle bag. If we had just using this for food and stuff, because if he dies, the items are safe. However, if we pull it on a chocobo,
They're
Might not be a set.
lost. Yeah.
I'm only gonna take 120 and give money
Nice.
to whoever put in for like chocobo feed and whatnot.
everybody. Well, no, it's fine. Just keep taking money.
I'll stick the bag of holding in
Okay.
Fenrir's saddlebag. So anything you want to put in this now, just let me know and I'll stick it in Fenrir.
Hold on. I didn't know you guys were that close.
Uh, yeah, you had a good business going here.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, yeah, he tricked a lot of people.
What do you mean tricked? He was keeping the dirt bridge safe and in proper order.
From what? It's a dirt bridge.
Exactly. You don't want footprints all over it.
Ah.
Like,
Yeah, but then what's he going to do with
make-
people that goes over it?
He's got to make sure it's moist in the dry season. Got to make sure it's not too moist during the rain season. Got to get out all the footprints. Got to take out all the twigs.
I feel like we just did the world a favour.
There's just going to be a formal complaint written to the city of Fell about their dirt bridges not being very good, and that they aren't actual dirt bridges; they're just roads
It's amazing.
By who?
by travellers who don't die to
This
travel.
is where the lieutenant colonel just be like, "Hey, what'd you do to my imp? He was protecting my dirt bridge."
Did you happen to see an imp called Bip Pip? He's a valuable member of society.
No, I haven't
Well,
seen him.
You just show up the bag of holding that has his little name stitched in it.
Just be like, "Yeah, we helped him out. We brought the money back for you. Not the bag though, just the money."
And after killing mercilessly killing a person who kept the roads in good repair, we shall end the session here.
Oh.